Hey, and welcome to Vanguard Tactics, where in this 2,000 point live stream battle point... Okay, we'll redo that. Hey, welcome to Vanguard Tactics, and welcome to this 2,000 point live stream battle report. I am going to be running the Orks tonight. The Orks, yes. We've got no Dakar jets, no WAS bombers, and we've only got 3 buggies.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's an actual Ork army. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Oh, this will be over in 2 turns, right?
Brilliant. Big gazzers on the table. So look, I've put together a list that I think is going to be pretty fun to play. It's got some punch, and you're going to be running...
Chaos Knights.
Why is that?
Well, they're really cool.
Why?
But also, we've got the new rules. So the balance update came out...
last week.
Last week, yeah.
Which is, I must say, brilliant. You know.
And Knights of all flavours got a boost. So
what is said boost?
Well, so the big Knights, the Titanic ones, count as 10 models. Okay.
For objective secured.
For holding objectives.
For holding objectives.
Exactly.
Sorry,
yes. Yeah. So
which basically means when we get to the objectives on the table, which are these round things, if we go to top down, you'll be able to see these things here. They're not actually available from Vanguard Tactics anymore because they all sold out yesterday. But anyway, when you have a knight or models on here, we're trying to contest these points. The big ones count as 10.
Yeah.
And I will have to literally count for as many models as I actually have, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And what else do you get?
Yeah, so the little knights count as 5. And not just that, they're also OBSEC. So the little knights are 5 OBSEC models, and the big knights are 10.
And when you've basically got an OBSEC model versus a non-OBSEC model, the objective secured model, or OBSEC, will trump it.
Yeah, exactly. What happens if we have both? Because you've got boys.
So then it will come down to, if I've got an objective secured model and you've got an objective secured model, it will come down to who's got the most models.
Okay, cool.
I think it's good. Anyway, it actually has, jokes aside, we've made a lot of real differences to this matchup.
Yeah.
Mainly from the secondary picks of this game. Now, this means that knights around the world are going to have a bit of a boost in terms of the scoring on the primary, where they've got to hold and contest objectives. And then obviously, but it does change the secondary picks ever so slightly as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the secondaries and the secondary objective missions that we have picked versus what we would have picked pre-FAQ, or not FAQ, but balance update. Now I must say that Games Workshop committing to this quarterly update, I think they said, unbelievable. I can't tell you how happy I am. And I did a full review of my thoughts on that update recently on YouTube. So if you want to go and check that out, if you're still unsure what's happening, go through that, and I think you'll find some things very exciting for most factions out there in the game. Now, anyway, tonight we've got not only Michael, but we've also got, on the deck tonight, he's back, Liam Dempsey.
I heard you'd miss me, Steve.
Oh, didn't we just?
So I thought I'd return.
We did really miss you.
Oh, bless you, mate.
I'm glad you're back.
I said to you before we started the stream, though, I had to go away for a few weeks so I could negotiate that contract on return, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absence makes the heart grow fonder and makes you realise you need me.
I do need you. Yeah. Need you like a hole in the head?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Yeah.
You need a hole in the head to eat.
Yes.
I also realise I haven't done these for over 3 weeks, and that means I have to have a lot of self-control right now. I've got to get back into the Vanguard Tactics mindset for your stream, right?
Yeah,
so,
not your filthy podcast.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And we've also got the Jakey.
Hello.
Rocking your new VT shirt, mate.
Yeah, rocking my new swag that you could totally go buy on the Vanguard Tactics, wherever it is. If you're on VT Instagram, you'll be see it, but
yeah,
it's my new football shirt.
Yeah, it's the new swag. Loving it.
I do love it.
Anyway, obviously myself and Jake are back now from Legends, and also so's Liam. So he's a fellow legend. We had a great time at SN, didn't we?
I finished in my favourite place.
Yeah?
Just underneath you.
Yeah, exactly. You always want to be beneath me.
And I was in the other room.
Yeah.
And I was just on top, wasn't I? Yeah. Anyway, but we did have a great time, and unfortunately I had to put up with Jake snoring for a week.
Well...
Never again.
Steve, the thing is, right, is... You tell this story to everyone, and I felt really, really bad. So I actually got you a present.
He did. I've seen it.
Okay. Does everyone want to see the present in the room?
Steve, look how nervous Steve is about the present. It's not like the snow globe incident.
Okay. So I got him a present. Hang on. Let's just.
This is Jake's. I'm sorry for snoring all weekend.
Do you want me to bring it over? Or do you want me to show you the camera?
Take it over to him. Take it over
I've
to him.
wrapped it in my. Oh no! I'm just going to do this because it's a lot easier. So you know when we were talking late at night.
I'm a bit worried about this.
Because you couldn't sleep. And I recommended Steve needs to watch a film. Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought
Show Daisy Cam for
Now-
this.
everyone, this isn't just a copy of one of my favourite films of all time, 22 Jump Street. This is Steve. If you want to open your eyes, our face is on it, and Steve, what is absolutely terrifying is your face fits on Channing Tatum perfectly. So this is my gift to you, because I said you need to watch it. So there you go. And I thought also you have a really appropriate shirt on.
That's some of the best photoshopping I've ever seen, by the way.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. So,
I couldn't get your Gymshark in though, sadly, but I got that in. There you go.
now, I'm not going to lie, I was really worried about what this was going to be. Because we did have a snow globe incident, which we probably won't talk about.
Do you like it?
I do love this, actually. Yeah. It's probably only fitting I'd probably put my glasses on, right?
Well, that's why I thought it'd be really funny.
Okay, I'll put my
Yeah.
glasses on.
But yeah, so I spent all day doing that.
Yeah, there was some serious effort, Jake, and you were worried if you'd love it or not.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he was going to throw it at my head, but or punch me. But
It is legitimately a definite useful use of your work time today. There we go. There he
Right,
is.
21 Jump Street style.
and now you can watch the
Game
film.
on. No, you won't be able to see if my eyebrows twitching anymore.
No.
Well, maybe my glasses will just like hop around. Maybe it'll be more obvious. Anyway, so Jake, thank you very much for this very kind present. Although, yes, your snoring, I'll never forget. I can forgive you, but I just can never forget.
The second part of that present is I'll have my own room at Legends next time if we get to go.
Brilliant. I don't know what a DVD is, but we'll probably find out. Okay, right. Where are we at with this whole thing?
So we've introduced me and Jake, but there's two other people here to help us tonight, Steve, isn't there?
Yes, there is. And the first one is the most famous film in 40k, although that's actually being now debated, apparently.
Oh, really?
And it is Robbie Cam. We're on there, Robbie. Don't worry, you get that fun.
Oh, Robbie, you're in
Robbie's
prime
already
position.
He's already in prime. He's got it in focus. There it is, look. Boom.
Robbie actually practices his thumb before the stream goes live.
He does.
I'm so impressed at the
He
professionalism.
Really, he warms them up. He's like really pulling it back, getting his stretches on.
He's
you
there
know.
in the toilets just with those like elastic bandits like that.
It's school. Now, I don't know, you four might not remember this, but me and Liam probably will, because we're old.
Yeah.
Did you ever used to have to do these finger exercises at school, in like assembly or anything?
I didn't. I'm not sure I went to that kind of school, Steve.
No?
Was it boys only?
No? Okay. Oh, just me then. It's just in my school. I'm glad that's what
I
we
had to do it
learned
at boarding school.
Yeah, the finger exercises.
Yeah. It was a rough few weeks, that.
Yeah. And we've also got Daisy Cam. Now, Daisy, normally the largest film in 40k, but is just regular size now because we've swapped the lens over. But anyway, there we have it. And Daisy and Robbie will be bringing you those cinematic shots of these obviously incredible terrain supplied by Foreground, the map by JW Gaming, and these beautiful armies, which are... Well, one of these armies is yours,
Yes.
actually, Michael, the Knights. So the Chaos Knights is your army. You've borrowed a couple of mine, but most of them are yours, and they look incredible.
Thank you.
Did accidentally drop one earlier.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
May have knocked a spike off.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes those tactics, you've got to get them in, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mind games.
Beating your opponent starts before you even start playing, right, Steve?
yeah. Oh, sorry. Anyway. So, also massive thank you to Entoyment and also Siege Studios as well. Now, big news. Siege Studios are coming in the house once more. And we're going to be we've got Joe from Chill Team, the podcast, yeah? Chill Team podcast?
That's what it was called, yes.
It is the.
Chill Team.
It is. I've actually listened to it, and it is amazing.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have the Chill stream.
Oh.
The Chill Team stream.
Yeah.
This coming soon with Siege Studios. Me, Joe from Chill Team, James, Jake, and probably you other people as well. So anyway, announce that live. That's coming soon.
Good.
Sometime in December,
It's
probably.
gonna be
Excited.
amazing.
Yeah,
Excited.
yeah. And I think Siege are going to start on the new Vanguard Tactics Army as well very soon.
With my very special model.
Oh, and also a custom model as well.
Yeah, they're doing a custom character for me, and this is amazing.
I know the character.
You know the character.
Big
I
shout out
can't-
to Siege. Do you want me to press the Siege button?
Yeah, do it right now.
Press the Siege button right now.
Boom.
This is something Steve's been working on. Steve's been working on his stream. Look at that.
Yeah. We've also got for you a new scoreboard tonight, haven't we?
We have got a new... Do you want me to show that off as well, Steve?
Yeah.
You might be peeking early here.
Ooh.
We're giving them all the good stuff in the first 10 minutes.
All right, let's save it.
Okay, we'll save
Okay.
it.
Right. Anyway, so let's go over the mission.
Yep.
The mission is surround and destroy. It is hold one objective.
It's surround and destroy.
Scorched Earth.
I was about to say.
Wow,
You've loaded up Scorched Earth.
Okay, redo. Look, guys, it's been a week since I've been on stream. I can't see anything with these glasses on. Basically blindfolded out there. It's a bold move, Cotton. Anyway, hold 1, hold 2 objective. Okay, which looking good for you now with your objective secured shenanigans. And yeah, we're both going to pick 3 secondaries as well, which we're going to talk about. But basically, you're going to get 5 points if you hold 1 objective, 5 points if you hold another one, and you'll get another 5 points if you hold more than me when it comes to your command phase or vice versa. Whoever goes second scores at the end of their turn 5 instead of normally in their command phase, which happens at the start of the turn typically. And then also we've got to pick 3 secondary objectives, each worth up to 15 points. The primary maxes out at 45, and therefore we both get 10 points for painted as well, giving a total potential score of 100 each. Okay.
I'm getting 100.
You are?
Yeah, I'm telling you now.
That's confidence there.
Go on,
Right
Michael.
Wow. Big cool. 100.
Do you want to take those glasses off now? Because you look like a... I can't say it on these streams. You don't look... Yeah, that's better. Thank you. Good. Right.
Probably
Okay.
best for everyone.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Army?
Yeah, who do you want to go first?
You can do his.
We will
Yeah,
put
'cause I
up
don't mind.
Michael's force of Chaos Knights. You want to take us through your army, please, Michael?
Yeah, of course. So we've got 1 super heavy detachment. We are iconoclast. What that means is each model gets an extra attack and an extra AP when they reach combat, and that's if they charge, were charged, or heroically intervene. We also have 2 custom household traits. One of them allows me to move at my full profile regardless of how many wounds I've lost, and also adds 1 inch to that movement profile. The other one gives me +1 attack and +1 to hit in melee if I'm at half wounds or less. So the idea is that these knights are going to keep kicking, quite literally, until they fall over. In the list, we have 3 big knights. We've got a warlord with the Gauntlet of Ascension, replacing the power gauntlet thing, and an Avenger Gatling cannon. He has, and I'll have to remember now, Knight Diabolus, which is an extra attack. Knights, there's so many different traits, and they all get lots of stuff. It's really cool. Then we have another knight with an Avenger Gatling cannon, a thermal cannon, and a Iron Storm missile pod. Yes, he's got
The Warlord trait,
the Warlord trait,
Gives
Infernal
you-
Quest.
which means he counts as objective secured and also
10
10
models, yes. He won't count as 20, obviously,
No.
but he is objective secured, which is obviously huge.
Yeah.
He's also got 2 other things. So
Oh, yeah.
his relic is the Cornate Target,
So you can
which can ignore invuns in combat.
spice.
I don't think it's going to do too much this game, maybe.
Gaz has got an invuln save.
Yeah, maybe against Gaz. And then his other one is, it's a vow, and if every 10 models I kill, I get an extra attack on my profile,
Right.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
Then we have another big knight.
Yeah.
Same loadout, so Avenger, Thermal, and Iron Storm. This guy has Vow of the Beast Slayer, so he's going to reroll 1s to wound against anything that has 8 or more wounds, which is
Right.
quite nice.
Yeah.
He's also got the Veil of Medringard, which is a 4+ invuln against shooting, flat. So I don't have to spend any CP boosting his shield.
Okay.
And then we have 2 War Dog units. 2 standard War Dogs, Combat and Melter. They've got Melter guns on the top instead of heavy stubbers. And then we've got another 2 War Dogs. One is a Dreadblade with autocannons, and the other one's just a Combat War Dog.
Okay.
And that's it.
Jake's got his hand up. What would you like to say, Jake?
You said that the Warlord one, it counts as 10 models in his obsec, but he's already obsec.
No.
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 I thought,
So the
right.
objective secured rule was only given to the small baby knights.
Ah, right.
But this is a warlord trait to give on your big knight.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So
That's
1,
cool.
2, 3, 4, 5 of his models have objective secured
Yeah.
out of the 7.
Okay, that makes sense.
But with the new rules, the big knight does count as 10 models with that obsec,
Yeah.
which is really clutch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. No, I was just a bit confused, but yeah, that makes sense
That's all right,
now.
yeah. Otherwise, obviously, you wouldn't take it. would
Yeah, I
you?
was going to
We
say.
also
it's a bit silly.
we did have a great shot on Robbie Cam. I just want to show you again, Michael, whilst you were talking through your list. Look at that for a shot.
It's cool,
That's
isn't
pretty,
it?
that, isn't it? We like that one.
They are beautiful, aren't
I
they?
actually came off of the army shot just to show that off, and there is some compliments for your paint scheme in the chat. You'll be
Thank
pleased to know.
you. I put a lot of time into it.
Maybe-
I absolutely love this army.
Maybe on YouTube Premium,
Mm-hmm.
you could do a little like painting, like how you did this army.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to do that.
Good.
And
Cool.
Steve can fix it.
Yeah.
in terms of the
On
ones
that note, Steve, the orcs are on the screen. Should we talk about the orcs?
Yeah, cool. So, by the way, if you want to see the list, there's a link to a blog post at the bottom of our description, and you can check out the lists for free. They're not behind a paywall. They are for free. So, this is a Goth's army, and I've got the main man, Gazgul Thraka, and he's in a Supreme detachment, okay, Supreme Commander detachment. Then I've got a Battalion detachment, and I've got Makari, who can take up a slot or not. So, going with the word can, he's taken up one of my essential HQ slots, Makari, aka Jake, and we've then got a War Boss. And he's got a Warlord trait, brutal but cunning. He's got the Killer Claw, and he's got a Combi Rocket. Why he's got a Combi Rocket? I'll be shooting that. And then he's got a Power Claw, and he's got the Stratagem, the Big Boss. So he's got the Warlord trait. All right.
Does he have a relic?
Yeah. He's got the Killer Claw.
Oh,
That's the relic. And he's got brutal but cunning. So anything that doesn't go through the damage step, I keep re-rolling them dice.
that doesn't sound fair.
Sounds good to me. Then I got a unit of boys, and these are being upgraded to truck boys. Okay. Then we've got, and they'll be in the truck with the War Boss in. All right.
Can the War Boss go in the truck that the truck boy's going?
All right. I'll do it in the other one. Cool. Good shout. Then we've got another unit of boys.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've got 10 Gretchen. Watch out.
Oh,
Real ankle biters they are. Then we've got 5 Commandos, which you've beautifully painted.
you.
We've got 5 Mega Knobs. Yeah, Mega Knobs, yeah. And then we've got 3 Scrapjets. We've got 5 Storm Boys, which again you've beautifully painted. And then we've got 9 War Bikes.
9.
Yeah, 9, because I really like War Bikes with Gaz, because when you call the War, you get Speed War, and you also get the main War. All right. Then we've got a Bone Breaker, and I've given him the Death Roller, and he's got the Ram or something. And then we've got 5 Killer Cans. Yeah. And then we've got 2 trucks. Cool. That's my list.
Cool.
And I'm starting with 9 CPs because I've put some stuff in reserve. I've actually put the Killer Cans in Deep Strike.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen you take orcs before, Steve. Is this the first time?
Yeah. I've only just bought the army.
Perfect. Okay. I didn't know if you played them previously, or is this the first time you played orcs?
First, I played them at the weekend once. Yeah, second time.
Okay, perfect. Excited.
Yeah.
So that's the lists. Steve, you start off on how many command points did you say? 7?
9.
9. And then Mike, you start off on 7.
Yes.
So do you want to talk us through the secondaries you have both picked for tonight's mission?
Okay. Now, pre-FAQ, I'd have taken Stranglehold. I'd have also taken Bring It Down, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the other one I'm taking is
Rod.
Retrieve Octeris Data. I was thinking of the official name.
Yes.
Okay, if we use the
Of course.
term ROD, and I'm going to ROD anywhere, is basically short for Retrieve Octeris Data, which basically means I'm going to do an action in a part of the table. I'm going to stick a pole down somewhere, and I've got to do that 4 times.
Cool.
I could do that with an infantry unit. Now, in this matchup though, because you've now got this huge amount of extra obsec and counted extra models, I can't just put one model on and contest it. And I can't guarantee the kill against you, so now I'm having to take engage in all fronts, and I don't like it. So yeah, engage in all fronts, bring it down, which basically means I'm going to get points for killing the big knights, and then retrieve Octeris Data. And engage in all fronts essentially means I need to be in all different places of the board.
Yeah.
All right?
Love it.
Cool.
And then Mike, to counter that, well, I say counter, obviously you pick your secondaries in complete secrecy.
Yes, yes. So
You would have selected prior to FAQ different to what you've actually gone for, right?
yeah, absolutely. So I've gone for Stranglehold, and previously you wouldn't even think about doing that with knights,
No, you wouldn't think about
because you'd have to completely wipe your opponent off an objective usually in order to actually hold it. So I probably would have gone with either engage, which is a popular one amongst knights.
And you also, when you go engage with the knights, means you kind of always have to go over that halfway
Yeah.
line, which means you end up overextending yourself.
Yes.
Whereas a stranglehold, you could just toe on, your half of the table, which I think is pretty
Exactly.
clutch. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Or I might go line breaker if I want to push hard down the flank. But Stranglehold lets me pace my game a lot better. And actually, in this matchup, it's a fantastic choice for me.
Yeah.
Other than that, grind them down is what I've gone with. You'd probably usually go with that anyway for knights. And the third one is bring it down, because there are a fair few vehicles, and your
Yeah.
killer cans, of course, are one each.
You're not going to kill them, no?
No, obviously not.
Going to keep them in the teleporter.
Yeah, I'm going to screen out the entire board with my 7 models.
Yeah. I like it.
Interesting. So there is actually definitely some differences in your secondary simply because of that update that was released by Games Workshop last week, which,
Yeah.
by the way, I thought was a fantastic update. So kudos to Games Workshop for that.
Yeah, agreed.
Perfect. Anything else you want to talk about before we get going? Because I think we may have covered everything. We've done. Oh, we haven't shown off the new score. So you might have noticed when Steve and Mike were talking through their secondaries, we didn't show the traditional scoreboard that I made you, Steve, lovingly for hours. Because you want to do something nicer, neater, more sort of sports game, football match type scoreboard, right?
Well, we always get people jumping in wondering what the score is.
So we can actually put up a permanent scoreboard now. Shall I do it? Shall I show you them?
Do it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
Are you ready?
Do it. I'm ready.
The scoreboard's there in the bottom corner.
Ooh, doesn't that look nice?
It actually does look nice.
Doesn't that
I
look
do
nice?
like it.
And the Knights are the home team.
Clean. And then, guys, you've asked us for a bigger dice cam, and I figured out how to change the settings. So let's put on the dice cam now. Look at that, guys.
Look at that. Look how it just fits just above the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's like we really spent some time on this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It would have been great if it was a 6, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll roll
Cut,
one.
retake.
See, told you I'll roll one.
And he's back in the room.
And brings back a lot of orc memories from Legends.
Oh, yeah.
Adrian,
Mm.
Tabletop Titans.
I'm so glad 2 days after that list is now completely...
Yeah. Adrian, your list is illegal now, so...
Yeah. It's okay. He didn't win.
He
Team
didn't
DZ
won?
did.
He didn't won?
No,
He didn't win.
Team DZ won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After my expert coaching.
Yeah. It's actually Jake's fault.
I know it is.
Anywho, in which case that means we've covered everything we need pre-game. We've covered the scores, we've covered the secondaries, we've covered the mission, we've covered the lists.
Yeah.
I think we're good for the most important role of the game. Oh, okay. This is happening as well now.
He calling, Steve?
Steve's upset with me about something.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, we need to address this.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be really awkward if you didn't answer.
I don't think he's going to answer now either. He's in Canada.
Hello.
Phil, the Glacial Geek, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, how's Canada?
I wouldn't know. I'm down here in like I was gonna say like smoldering Georgia, but it's not that warm today. So I don't know what to say. Although I guess compared to Blighty, it's 72 degrees, so I can't really complain too hard.
So Canada sounds great then.
Yeah.
Is what we're getting.
Exactly.
So, Big Phil, you big nerd.
Yeah.
Fellow legend.
Well, thank you.
I'm running Orks, mate, and I've got Big Gaz. What turn am I calling the Warg?
I would say, well, I mean, it depends upon how aggressive your opponent's gone.
Well, he's got the Knights, mate. So what am I doing? Turn 1, turn 2, you call it and I'll do it.
Oh man, do you have turn 1 or does he have turn 1?
We're going to roll for that right now, Phil. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I've rolled a 3. Michael's rolled a 6. So I'm going second. When am I calling it?
1. Turn 1.
Oh.
Give us your best war.
And better yet, woo!
I was hoping when I lost the roll off, you'd give it your famous womp,
Yeah, just imagine my face now, just like peeking in from the side of the screen, just derisively giving you a grin.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure the chat are loving that you've sort of phoned in. I've phoned a friend.
Hey.
And we've got a sound. We've got a sound
I
deck.
promise I didn't phone in this phone in.
We've got a sound deck, and I think what we should actually get is Phil's sound bites on our sound deck. What do you
Oh,
reckon?
please, can we do Glacial Geek sound bites on the sound deck?
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I want. Send me 6 sound effects, Phil, and we'll get them built into our sound deck for our stream every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. All right. So anyway,
All right, that sounds good.
Phil, you're absolute legend. We wanted to give you a shout out because we all love you. Because also, me and Liam played, right, and also Liam played also Jake. And I said to Liam that actually I really enjoyed playing Liam, and he was actually my favourite game vote of the weekend. And do you know who he gave his favourite game vote to?
Who?
You.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I can't believe it either. But
I mean, we did it. We did have a really good game. I'm surprised he did that because I used my little green men, my Watchers in the Dark, to twice deny his psychic ritual, and then proceeded to shoot his one psyker in the face with a whole bunch of melta. So he got 0 points for psychic ritual in our game. He did win, so I guess maybe that soothes the sore. But I'm surprised I got the favorite opponent, considering I played him that hard there.
yeah, I'm surprised as well, Phil. Well, anyway, so Phil, thanks so much. And if you are watching, go check out the Glacial Geek. He's actually one of my hobby heroes. and I said that to him on the bus when I first met him, that it was his videos
He did.
that helped get me back into the game of 40k. So Glacial Geek, love you, and I'll see you soon.
All right, take care. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And go prove me right for going first turn with the WA.
Will do. Bye, Phil.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Phil.
There we go. Glacial Geek Tactics. Probably won't be doing the WA turn 1, but anyway.
But
No, you have to now. You can't just make it invalid.
I'm sorry, when you play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you phone a friend, you don't have to take their answer.
Exactly.
Does Michael get a phone a friend?
Yeah.
Who do you want to call?
Dan.
All his friends
I
are in
think
this
I'll
room.
call my mum, actually.
You should have said the Ghostbusters would have been the perfect opportunity then.
Because the film's out Friday.
Well, my mum's a Ghostbuster,
Oh, well.
so...
There we go then.
Anyway, we're into battle round 1. I'm sorry, team. I'm sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat.
Yeah, we're into round 1. It's Mike who has a first turn. So I guess you should start moving some knights.
Yeah.
Michael,
On to you, mate.
Cool.
if you're ready to.
Excellent.
Oh, you've already got one.
We do as well, Steve. Have some super chats.
Oh, cool.
So do we still? It's been a while now. Do we still mute you or not?
You can do, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's not going to take him long for his knights, is it? To be fair.
Yeah, you get on with your nights, mate.
Well, we'll shut you guys up for a brief moment and we'll talk to chat. So the first thing that happened tonight before we even went live, James Evans became a member of the channel at the lieutenant level. So a big thank you for becoming a member of Vanguard Tactics. I am noticing lots and lots of names in the chat that have come across from my Discord. A load of my members have come and joined us because I give you a big shout out in Discord and tagged Vanguard Tactics' stream. They've all come to say hello. So big shout out to all of those guys who are normally with me on Monday and Friday nights. Thank you for coming over and checking this out. We've had a $5 super chat from Casey Burke. After the Black Templars versus Tau game, I'm curious about your feelings on the plasma for the Crisis. 24 points for 3 feels expensive compared to 23 for a CIB and ATS. What's CIB? Thank you. Cyclic Ion Blaster and Advanced Targeting System. So plasma on Crisis suits, are they too expensive or are they okay?
Well, I'm going to ask Michael because he's the Tau expert, really.
I think it depends on what you've got in the rest of your list, obviously, but Plasma is sort of the only access to high AP you've got, and Tau really struggle at picking up units that either ignore AP 1 and 2, etc. And it's a fair few shots you get, and they can be quite reliable to hit.
Test it, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Test it, try it out. If it works for you, then yeah. But it can be really hard when you're playing Tau, and the best you've got is AP 2.
When you're looking at the loadout of any weapon, really, you're looking for what you're trying to achieve it to do.
Yeah.
What is the outcome that you want this unit to perform on the tabletop? And really start there. And if you feel like actually this profile is better than another, then go with what you want that job to do. Okay? So they're very similar in cost, like you said. Then, I prefer I tried out recently the Cyclic Ion Blasters with the ATS. Worked out pretty well, but if you're thinking Plasma, great. It's all good. Yeah.
Cool. Cheers, team. Back to top down. Robert Welsh celebrates being a member for 3 months. Happy to be a part of this great group. So big shout out and thank you to Robert, who then super chats $15. What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well today. Should be an interesting game to watch. Looking to see the Orks pull out a win here. Good luck to both of you guys. Steve, you're running the Orks. Are you confident you could pull out a win, or does this OBSEC change tonight make a massive difference to how you're going to play against them?
Yeah, absolutely not confident at all with this army. Yeah. No, I think I'm really excited to use the Orks because this is a very different style of build than we've seen before. But it's actually the perfect type of build for me. I don't know if I would run Gaz all the time.
Okay.
Because you know me, I'm not a huge fan of these big point models. And I think I could probably squeeze in a few more extra stuff rather than Gaz. So we'll see how he performs today. I wanted first turn, I'm not gonna lie, but there we have it.
So interesting. Why? Why did you want first turn in this game?
So the reason why I wanted it was, if we go to the top down, over here, I got my commandos an inch away from this wall.
Yeah.
And what I was going to do is move them forward and do a rod in this quarter.
Just get that quarter done.
And they'd get me an engage. And it would also move block this knight from moving out. So it was you got a 3-prong effect there from one 55-point unit. But I'm going to lose them turn 1 now. So not what I wanted.
Okay.
And it meant I could also rod with my potentially Gretchen over there, which is that's my next option in my following turn. But now what that means is, without giving the game away, but Michael's going to have 2 turns at shooting that Grot unit. So prevents me from getting the rod, which is a problem. So it meant with 1 turn of shooting, the Grots will probably weather it, but with 2 turns probably won't. So I'm lacking my rodding now.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys are taking secondaries like Retrieve Octaris data competitively, really you should be coming to the table with a bit of a plan as to how you're going to achieve those retrieves. I often find that people typically will just, I can do it in that corner, so I'll do it, rather than having a bit of a plan as to what they're going to do and when they're going to do it, right?
So it might mean I now need to start to put some other units, like my Orc boys, doing that. And they don't want to be doing that, really. They want to be pushing out the objectives. So we're going to see what happens. But like I said, I'm really excited to use the Orcs, and it's going to be a learning curve for me today. I've got some cool stratagems that I want to definitely show off today.
Cool.
And we're going to see what... And also it meant if I would have gone first, I could have moved and advanced Gaz up into the middle of the table and got him protected from this big old L shape right there. I want him sat there, forcing Michael to have to then leave this quarter, and Gaz can pretty much hold that side of the table. But I'm now going to be giving away 4 of those precious wounds that you can only take per turn. Unless I roll 4 6s with Makari and he saves them all.
Cool. Huron's Crusade says I plan to take Chaos Knights at the Factorum GT, and no, I'm not taking Forge. I'm going to need all the help I can get to win a game. Well, hopefully this game will help you, depending on how well Mike plays, to learn how to take Chaos Knights. But come and join us at the GTs in the future. Check out the Facebook page for Factorum. They run one every single month. December's the only one where it's slightly different because obviously Christmas. And typically we're always there every month as well. So look forward to hanging out in November. Yeah. Vulcan Live Super Chats $2. Liam, don't forget to turn the stream off this time. So I hit end stream last night on my stream, and I turned my software off, I turned my computer off, and I found this morning that YouTube didn't take my turn off button, didn't accept it.
Yeah, because I actually tuned in, mate, at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it ran for 8.5 hours. I'm just trying to get the minutes up.
Because I saw you were live, and I thought, I'm awake at 3:30 in the morning. I'll tune in and see what Liam's doing. I thought he's got 5 watchers. I'll bump it up to 6. And
I had 5 watchers at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, probably 5 other idiots like me that didn't realise you weren't actually live. I thought,
amazing.
Liam's really putting the hours in.
Ads5740 doesn't super chat, but I want to read this out. Hello, all Best 40K channel. Keep up the good work. He clearly hasn't seen my one.
Thanks, mate.
Andy Downs has celebrated being a member for 3 months. Always great to be a massive member.
Yes.
Our Grimnar also celebrates being a member for 3 months. Thank you both for your memberships. Dermot Demhut, super chat €7.50. It's like pounds, but not quite real money. Thanks to the VT team for your content. Started in May for the painting, and last week won my first ever match with Dark Angels 91-77. All thanks to you guys.
Boom. That's results right there.
Yeah, nice big shout out. What a legend. Especially if it's starting in May as well. That's good going.
Yeah.
And then finally, the last super chat before we go into Mike's turn is from Robert Welsh, $5. How happy were you to see all the new rules given to the Necrons, Mr. Dempsey? I think I was almost as happy as Mr. Chin. Core for Destroyers made my day when that data sheet dropped. I don't know if that's maybe made them too good, because there's lots and lots and lots of core-based interaction in the Necron Codex that you can now use on Scorpec, on Ophidians, Locust Heavy Destroyers. Maybe they've given them slightly too much. I'm super excited to use them. I'm actually thinking about running Necrons at the next Factorum GT just because of that core change, to see how they perform compared to last time.
I'm not going to lie, I'm worried if Matt Chin starts. I mean, he's already, best in faction. Matt Chin's one of our VT coaches.
Yeah.
He's obviously best in faction for Necrons at the moment.
Yeah.
And giving him these extra rules, I'm not looking forward to playing him.
Some say he's still smiling.
Yeah.
He just hasn't stopped. He's been in a permanent state.
Perma smile. Yeah.
Permanent smile.
And Big Bad Glacial Geek has joined us in the chat as well. Yeah.
And he's rooting for the Dark Angels.
He's supported the Dark Angels, which means on this board,
the Chaos
Knights. Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Michael, you have completed your movement phase. I'm going to move the top down. Do you want to talk us through what you've done, sir, on the tabletop, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't have a lot of line of sight to some of the really strong units in Steve's army. He's deployed quite well behind cover.
Thanks, mate.
I can't put much firepower into the scrap jets at all. So we're just going to have to let them hit us and hope that they bounce. I kind of want to avoid Gazkul getting into me turn 1 because he's really nasty. So we just want to plink a few wounds off. I should have line of sight with a couple of different things. I've basically layered up all of my shots to pick up the 2 trucks if I can. And depending how it goes, maybe shoot the guys inside. And I've just layered myself onto some objectives. We've got 2 armigers towing the 2 middle objectives. In order to force Steve to push me off them, or else I'll get lots of primary points.
Simple as that, eh?
I'm going to push you off them.
Okay.
Devout push.
Cool. Phil's corrected me. Green armour equals green skin. He's supporting Steve and the Orks, clearly. Oh dear.
Thanks, Phil.
Anyway, Steve's taking his top off just to intimidate Michael as we move into the
Can't do a
psychic.
flex roll if I don't have my,
He does this
the
a
guns
lot.
out.
You've missed this bit.
I haven't. So, do we have a psychic phase, Michael? Have you got a psychic on your list?
I have no
You
psychers.
do not. Okay, so we are straight into your shooting phase then.
Yeah, cool.
Where are we going to start, sir?
You can skip this one if you want.
So we're going to start with this armiger down here. He's going to put his autocannons into that truck.
But you're shooting through his legs.
Yeah, I'm shooting through my guy's legs.
What if you hit his tackle?
He'll be all right, mate.
Tackle.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Tackle.
All right then.
His tackle's at the front, you see,
Okay.
and I'm shooting.
Through the other
Yeah.
part.
His
exactly.
tackle's at the front.
So we've got 43 shots.
Which one's this one from?
This is the autocannons.
Yeah.
The heavy stuff may as well go in as well.
In my truck.
There, your truck, yeah. We're shooting your truck. That was quite good. We actually hit with most
That
of
was
them.
quite good.
Yeah. And then strength 7, so 3s to wound.
Bless
There's
you,
4
Robin.
saves for you, Steve.
Am I only toughness 6?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Let's check that.
Check that.
And I've got
Ramshackle.
ramshackle.
You do have ramshackle.
I am toughness 6. Yeah, you're correct.
Cool. It's AP 1.
Okay. Watch all these saves. I think that's.
He's made 2 at least.
I think that's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 plus save. So
Cool.
2 have gone through.
Yeah.
And then 2 damage each, right?
They're damage 3.
But -1 because of ramshackle.
Yes, so 2, yeah.
Taking 4.
4
6
damage.
wounds remaining.
Okay.
Give me that dice.
Not a bad start, Mike.
No, that's all right. We've still got the heavy stubber.
Of course.
Never mind.
From Chiton.
Cool. On to the next shooting. We're going to put... Oh, I don't know. 'Cause I could shoot Gaz with this guy
Go on the ropes.
and hope to get a few wounds off him and then target you with other stuff.
Boston saves.
We're gonna shoot Gaz with this armiger here. And we're going to put the heavy stubber into the truck because it could hurt the truck. But yeah, D3 shots. That's 2 shots.
Don't miss. That one.
Oh, Michael,
One hit.
come on.
Big Michael.
The 3, excellent. Cool. The heavy stubber. 2 hits
Into the truck.
into the truck. 1 wound. Take that. No AP. Yeah, exactly. That's
Right,
what I thought.
I'll take it.
There's a lot of ones here. I'm not happy about it.
Don't worry, I'll be rolling them in a minute.
Yeah, well, I've got to make you roll them first, haven't I? Right, okay. Let's go over to the left.
Yeah.
So this armiger actually had to advance to get on that objective.
Cool.
So he can't fire anything.
Brilliant.
This one has line of sight to the truck.
Ooh, yeah, but you'll be shooting over
through
the
the dents.
-1. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
Because
Um,
for you guys at home, this obviously blocks line of sight. This corner here. This is who's got this shot by? Is this you, Daisy?
Yeah.
Daisy,
Nailed it.
this is a shot. So in order to see the truck, because that's going to block as well. So basically, you can't see any part of that. So any section you can see is that little section there. Now, in order to get it, you need to draw a line of sight over this dents, and when you do that, you become -1 to hit. There we go. There's dent terrain explained.
Well, I mean, he's been rolling hot anyway, hasn't he? So.
yeah, exactly. You want to see a shot?
Oh, look at that. That's a shot.
Okay, that is a shot.
That's a nice shot
I'll
there.
give you that.
Do you know what's
All
a
right.
better shot?
Looking for 4s then, when you're going to need dice cam up.
So D3 shots first of all. 2
shots.
Okay, that's all I need.
4s needed.
1 hit. All right, 3s. There's a wound. I'm afraid, Steve, you're not going to get a save against this because it's AP4.
Sure.
It's 4 damage.
It's 4 damage.
4
And this
damage.
is strength 9? 8, 9?
8.
So you don't actually get ramshackle against it, Steve, no?
No, in Ramshackle, for you guys at home, basically takes one of the damage points off if you're being hit by a...
Strength 7 or less, I believe?
Yeah, that's
I
correct.
think so. Cool.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to have gone completely to plan, Michael, so far.
Well, he
Well,
hasn't even shot the
I
big
haven't
ones
shot the
yet.
big guys yet, so
No, I know.
we're okay.
The baby ones.
We're okay. So I do want to get these wounds off Gaz, and this knight can see him across there.
The baby.
From your spike.
Yeah?
Any part...
Well, why do you think I put a giant spike on the top of it?
He tried to snap him off, though, didn't he?
Exactly. He tried to drop it. He didn't drop this one, though.
Wow.
He didn't see it, that's why.
From advantage right there.
Can I actually see you without the spike is the thing.
I'll let you off.
The exhausts can see you.
Great, we're shooting from the exhaust.
So the
Brilliant.
exhausts, better than the spikes, guys. It does come with the model. So,
At least it comes with the model.
comes with the model. Look, I'm probably not going to hit you, so I wouldn't worry.
Gaz is -2 to hit.
You -2 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've got the 0 CP strat for +2 to hit.
Cool.
So we'll both use,
Yeah.
Oh, the heavy stubber may as well go into the truck if I can see it, which I may not. Be able
You
to
probably can't see the truck.
see. Truck in, we'll do the heavy stubber into Gazgul. It'll
It
probably
actually
take his
makes
wounds
sense.
off.
Yeah.
That's cocked. So we do hit on 3s. That was okay.
That was all right. And this is
That was
the
not bad.
Gatler, right?
This is the Gatler. What toughness is Gazgul?
Oh, good question. I think it's 8
Oh,
or 7.
toughness
8?
I think it's 60, isn't it?
We can only hope.
He's had too
It's
many
7.
protein bars
It's
today,
7.
hasn't
We'll
he?
split the difference is 7. Yes.
7, right. So I do need 5s here.
Yeah. Just 2.
2.
Cool. And I get a 2+ save.
Yep.
-2.
2.
Cool. So that's going to be on my 4+ invulnerable save.
Please fail both of these.
Nope. 1 passed, 1
Passed, okay.
failed.
2
Now,
damage.
I get a 6+ feel no pain because of Makari, because he gives it to Gazgul. And then he's within 3. Ready for 2 6s here?
I'm not ready. Okay, good.
No, it's none. No.
Almost conceded.
And we'll all go down the
Right.
pub. We'll all go down to
So-
Winchester.
This whole thing blow over.
Right, hold on. Heavy stubber. Come on, let's bring Gazgul down with a heavy stubber. Go on.
No.
That's no. It's okay. Right. Right, 2 big knights. So we're going to put this one.
Into the truck?
We've got a thermal and an Avenger. You can only really see that truck.
You can. Or the other truck.
Or the other. I think I can only see the guy that you put in it. So we can't shoot that truck.
Okay.
Okay. This guy. Oh no, I do have the missile on top actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see that truck. But we've got this guy. So I'm going to use this guy first because he
Yeah.
gets the reroll 1s to wound.
The guy at the front.
Guy at the front.
We
Yeah.
need to start giving them names rather than guy, because I had Spike bites in.
Well, I do have cool
Types.
knight names.
What about
Yeah.
Guy, Buddy, and Pal?
We've got. Well, this guy's Horus, isn't he?
Okay.
Is he?
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
about this, didn't we?
Horace.
Horus.
Not to be confused with the Warmaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's. Well, he's called the Barbican, but I'll call him Barbie for
Yeah,
this one.
Barbie, yeah, prefer that name.
And then I don't have a name for this one.
Steve, what's his name?
Ian the Icon.
Ian the Icon bearer. Okay,
There
great.
you go. Ian Barbie.
Ian Beale.
To be
Ian
decided, but Ian for now.
Ian's got nothing left to give.
He's got nothing left to shoot.
Right, okay, so
We could have
Barbie,
Grant, Phil, and Ian.
right, is going to fire the thermal.
Yeah.
How many wounds have these trucks got each?
One's got 5, one's got 6.
One's got 5, one's got 6. Okay, so the thermal's going to go into the one with 6.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then
I
the
don't
other
think
2.
That one can see that truck, by the way.
That is this the one with 6?
5.
5. So I'll shoot the thermal at this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Avenger into Gaz?
Yes, the Avenger into Gaz,
Yeah.
the Heavy Stubber into Gaz, the Ironstorm will go into the Gretchen in the building.
Oh, look at those tactics he's stealing.
Yeah, so ideally I want to kill all these Gretchen because that affects both where Steve can rod and what he has to put on that rear objective. So we'll do that first actually.
D6 shots.
D6 shots.
Just 2.
Minimum 3 because you've got 10 in the unit.
3. 1 hit. I would have real laughed hard if you rolled a 1 then.
I know, right? It is AP1.
Mike, I want to come and give you
Get a 6.
Mike, I want to come and give you a cuddle already.
Oh, don't worry about it. It can only get better, right?
Can only get-
Only has to get worse before it gets
So
better.
the thermal
Yeah.
into this truck over here.
Knights don't have much luck on stream.
No, they don't.
Have Knights ever won? I don't know.
Right,
might-
3 hits
Well-
with the thermal.
They have when you played Knights versus Knights and it was over in an hour.
Yeah, but that wasn't the Chaos Knights. That was the Imperial.
Oh no, you beat GC the Cult. The
So
other
that's
army
one
that hasn't
wound
won.
with the thermal. I'm actually going to spend a CP at this point.
I think you need to, Mike, yeah.
Bold move, Cotton.
Cool. So that's 2.
2 hits.
They're going to go through.
Is that what the wound?
That was the
it?
wound, yeah. So I managed to hit all 3 times and
Okay.
then wounded once. Just going to check how far away you are. Are you under 18? Or I think you're just out of 18.
Yeah.
From here?
No,
That looks-
I'll say it's. Oh yeah, actually.
Yeah, I think you're going to be just out of
Yeah.
18. So it's just 2d6 damage.
Oh damn.
Right, stream's over. I'm going home.
Michael,
Do you want to use your phone a friend?
It's okay. I've got a heavy stubber, guys.
We can take the 7 if you want. You should have killed it.
No, I've got a heavy stubber, mate. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You got one left, right?
For Liam to
Well, if
give Mike
you've
a
done
cuddle.
3 damage, then I've got 3 wounds left.
Oh yeah, of course. You had 6.
Mm.
Jesus.
Oh.
Well, there's 2 wounds from the heavy stubber. Okay, never mind.
I actually really feel for you, Michael.
It's so
Michael.
bad.
Michael.
Right, okay, so we've got an Avenger Gatling Cannon.
Michael.
Guys, your knights at home won't do this.
Yes, I
That'll be
promise.
much better.
The balance update doesn't affect your dice rolls.
Michael, do you want a snow globe?
Only if it has a monkey in it. Right.
Going on Amazon?
Way to kick a man when he's down, Jake.
No, I was asking him if he wants a
The
snow
Avenger will do it.
So-
What's the Avenger going into? Gaz?
Gaz, yeah.
Okay.
globe.
The thing is with the Avenger is it becomes damage 1. And
Does
I
it?
do need
Yeah, strength 6.
Gaz.
Oh, is Gaz -1 damage as well?
No, because against trucks it'll be -1 because Ramshackle.
Of course.
So I'm better off trying to leverage the damage
And
into
take those 4 wounds
Gaz
off that you can get,
because
right?
that's a bigger priority actually at this stage
Yes.
than the trucks.
Yeah, truck ain't doing anything.
Excellent.
One
I do. How many wounds does Gazgul have?
12?
He's got 12 wounds.
Right, so I actually re-roll 1s to wound against him.
Oh, because you're Val.
Great. So 2 wounds, -2.
It's only strength 6, right?
1 wound, -2.
Don't want to rub it in, but you know.
Well, you know. Cool. I thought you didn't want to rub it in. Anyway, let's carry on.
Always modest, isn't he? Our
So
Steve.
this, so Horus, this knight here,
Sorry, Liam put me off.
can only shoot 1. Oh, we can see the other truck as well, to be fair. Okay. So what's important at this stage? Where's your
Composure.
truck boys?
Composure is important.
Yeah, where's
right
your
now.
truck boys?
Well, they're in the other one because War Boss is in this one over here.
Okay.
Is Daisy Cam got an angle on that one? So that's not the. Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah. So basically, truck boys here,
Yeah.
and the other. Well, yeah. So give them a hug.
Someone super
Thank
chat
you.
first.
Someone super chatted. Michael have a hug.
Just bring them out.
Thank you.
Steve, don't worry, we had our hug earlier.
We did. There's lots of hugs today. It's a lot of love. So
Yeah.
that's non-truck boy. and
Non-truck boys.
This is the truck boy one. This is the 6.
Okay.
The 5 wounds, 3 wounds.
They like
Do you want to
fire.
run us through what truck boys means? Yeah.
Okay. So what truck boys mean is that the truck can move,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can disembark, move in charge with the unit
Right.
inside. They're
Okay.
pretty spicy.
Yeah. So I don't like that.
No, you don't.
So what I'm going to do,
Okay.
even though you've got 5 wounds left,
Yeah.
I'm going to put all of his guns in that truck.
Right.
Okay. Because I can't take any chances. I've used my CP reroll. I
But
might
you
roll
do-
1.
Remember,
on
you've
my
got
shots
2 CPs
to reroll hits.
to reroll hits.
Right.
Which
But-
I'd probably suggest using it because your rolling's trash today.
Look, mate, I have absolute faith after that hug that I'm going to roll like a madman. So
You're going to go for the CPs. Down to 6.
no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You're not.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm just put everything into him, and then the Iron Hell will go into the.
Why have you spent
grots.
2 CPs then?
It was just the 1. Oh no, I gained 1 at the start of the turn, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I spent 1 on the CP reroll over there.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to save my CP.
You're going to save them.
For later.
Going to save them?
So first of all, let's kill this truck with this thermal cannon.
Yeah. Everything's going in, even the.
Everything, Avenger, the top gun's going into the grots. So that's 2 shots,
Come on. 2
hits,
He's called it. That's 2
2 wounds.
Oh.
There you go, it's dead. You know what? I'm going to shoot the Avenger at it as well.
Stop, it's already dead.
Nah,
He's already
Steve.
dead.
take it off.
Doubly dead.
To
Take
be
it
fair, those Adventure rolls are also pretty shocking. Although I will say, I hugged you, you then killed something. I'm just throwing it out there.
This is true.
I'm just throwing it out there.
This is true.
So you're ruining my truck boy dream. So I can't even show off what truck boys do.
You still got a truck boy.
No, I only
Truck?
got 1 unit of truck boys.
Well, that's
They're just boys in a
Well,
truck. They're completely different, Jake.
like the
They're
Venga
truck
boys.
or boys in a truck.
Is a Venga bus if the Venga boys aren't in it?
Right. Is that all your shooting done now?
The Iron Hell has to go in. Not Iron Hell, the Iron Storm into the grots. Minimum 3 shots.
Shots.
2 hits.
Just the 1 wound. I'll pick one up. Cool. Right, so I'm just thinking whether I use emergency disembark
Mm-hmm.
to basically gain me an extra 6 inches of movement.
Okay.
which gets me to there.
Yep. And why would you do that?
Just to gain me extra movements, and I can come and take you off this objective with my objective secured unit.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah. So it's going to cost me a CP. I'm probably going to do it because I need to get me some points on the old. Oh no, I didn't take. Didn't take
Stranglehold.
Didn't take Stranglehold, so I don't necessarily need to do that. In 3 inches puts me there. With a 5-inch move gets me to there. That's quite a long old charge. It's like an 11.
If you war,
If you
Steve,
called the war,
can-
though, you
I
could
can
advance
and
and
charge.
charge.
Which I'm probably. I won't do it. I'll just roll my 10 dice. 4, 6.
But you don't
8,
need
10.
to charge me to take it off me.
No. So I would have lost 2 extra models. So if I'd have done it, so I'm only losing 2. So 8 orcs get out.
Cool.
Cool. I'm keeping the knob.
So what you're saying is actually your explosions killed more of your models than my entire army's shooting.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is not a rhino.
So, onto
that-
the charge phase.
Yeah.
My favourite phase.
Have you got anything you can charge?
Yeah, I've got some commandos in here.
Oh, of course. Yes, the commandos. I forgot about those.
Yep.
Don't fail that charge, mate.
Well, it looks like it's probably a 4.
So it's likely
So
that you'll fail.
You can do it.
I mean, look, I've got faith in the Dark Gods, okay?
See, I'm an orc. I can believe that you're going to fail it and it'll fail, right?
I will ask, would you like to Overwatch, Steve?
No, but I've set to defend.
Okay.
God.
I'm going to spend a CP.
No, you should. No, just give it to him. Look, he's in.
You're actually within 4.
I'm actually within... Okay, there you go. I'm within 4. So, guys, if we ever roll this bad in a game,
Hope your opponent has empathy for you and just, you know.
it's easier to laugh than it is to cry and get angry at your opponent.
It is.
I petition we bring back
Push
the
him in.
pity roll.
So he's in.
Now, here's a question for you, right? So, the commandos get an extra benefit to their save when they're gaining benefits of cover, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, it doesn't say cover save, it just says cover. Now, I am gaining a benefit of cover, I believe, because I can set to defend. And I would say that is a benefit of the cover.
I agree.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
You are gaining a benefit for being in cover.
For being in
People
cover.
assume that benefit is +1 save or -1 to hit, but you are. It
It's just a
doesn't matter. You're just gaining a benefit for being in cover.
Yeah.
Go on. I want to know where you're going with this.
That sounds good.
So I'll get an extra point on my saving throw because I'm in cover.
Yes.
So you'll get a 5 up.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, Steve, my attacks are either AP 3 or 4.
I know, but I just wanted to go through it because
But
it was an
yes,
interesting
it's-
point
it
about
is.
commandos. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you can still get a benefit of cover through, having dense.
Yes, I was about to say, yeah.
Gaining the benefits of that. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent.
So-
Cool. So
Hit away.
I have 10 attacks,
Bold move.
or I could hit you with
Sweep.
Your rhythm stick.
the solid attack. So the sweep would give me 10
Solid.
with my, or I could hit you with 5 attacks and just kill things. I'm going to spend 2 CP
To reroll misses?
to reroll misses
Yeah, you need
because
to.
I want these guys dead.
Yeah, you need it.
And because of that, I'm just going to do the 5 attacks.
Okay. Because I've got a knob there and he's got 2 wounds.
He's got 2 wounds.
Yeah. Go on then, mate.
In fact,
No,
let me check the strength. Pretty sure it's strength 6 and then 12.
I think so, yeah.
What we'll do is the 10's probably better.
Okay.
So 10 attacks,
All right.
3's to hit you.
Thank goodness for those rerolls, eh, mate?
What is happening?
Right. Cool. Glad I spent those CP.
I'm glad you did too.
So this is 3's.
That one's cocked, mate. So. I mean, it's about average for me.
I don't know what's happening.
Michael, do you want to take a minute?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you want to tag me in? Come and run the deck, Mike.
Tell you,
So that's
tell you what, I'll roll the
Composure.
dice.
Composure.
so that's probably average. I killed 3. Okay, excellent. So
1 damage?
1 damage each, yeah. So I could have killed just 2.
But aren't they only -2 on the sweep?
Plus 1 extra AP because I'm iconoclast.
So -3. What's your
Minus
standard
3.
save, Steve? 6 up?
6 up, yeah.
And you get
Plus
+2
1.
for being in cover, don't you?
Plus 2.
Just make
The
him take
commandos?
the models off.
Yes. No, it'll be +1. No, +2, you're right. So a 4 up, but it'd still go because it's AP3.
But you gain an additional +2 for being in cover, right?
Yes,
for
but they
commandos.
don't currently have light cover, do they? Because they're in combat.
Of course. Yep.
Yes,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's
You're right.
Now, what I was going to do, guys, did we get on Robbie Cam here?
We are.
What I was going to do is measure out how many models were in 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would basically mean you would not be able to pile in 3 or consolidate 3 inches
Mm-hmm.
and get within an inch of me.
Yep.
Unfortunately, my knob is here and he's got 2 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do consolidate 3, you are going to be able to get within an inch of my model here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason why I was going to do that is so if I can take myself out of your ability to consolidate,
Yep.
then that means I can just move and get my rod.
Yes.
But I can't do that. So
So there's a
Could you
top
not
tip.
remove the knob?
There's a
but
top.
You could still pile in and get
Oh,
it.
I see. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But that is a
Right,
top tip
okay.
for the chat, Steve, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You always have to be conscious about your knob getting in the way.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
do, yeah, absolutely. So I've lost how many models, did we say?
3, damage 1.
Okay.
So your choice of.
So
how
what
you
I'm going to
allocate
do is I'm going to take 2 on,
It causes
The,
a lot
on
of
the
issues in
boys.
the long
that.
run.
Mhm.
and then I'm going to put a wound on my knob.
Okay.
All right.
I have wounded Stephen's knob.
A
Why are you
dru-
laughing?
Just Mike's dice rolls, honest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good, aren't
Yeah.
they? Okay. Well,
My attack's back. Cool. Here we go.
your attack's back. Yeah.
Sweet. Did you want to consolidate?
No.
All right, cool.
No.
I'm just going to move them so they can all attack.
Yep.
Now I've got a stratagem in here.
I've got a
Don't do
stratagem
it, Steve.
there.
Have mercy.
I'm going to do it. You know, when they say you see your opponent on the floor crying, you just then give them a tank buster bomb. Cool. So,
You're going to tank buster bomb?
yep. Yep. Select one model in that unit that can make an attack this phase, must target an enemy vehicle, which you are, and if I hit, you suffer 2d3 mortal wounds.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. And commandos have tank bombs, right?
Yes, they do.
Sweet. So he's hitting on a 2, the big boy.
Yep.
Knob.
Who's throwing the? It doesn't matter, but who's throwing the? Because I assume you want the power claw on the knob if he's got one.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have a power
He was
claw.
going to throw the nail bomb.
Okay, but he's got more attacks, so surely you'd get one of the other guys to.
Yeah, sure. Good point.
Yeah.
So anyone can take it, not just the
Anyone can throw it.
knob. All right. So yeah, a regular dude will throw it, and I rolled a 1.
Okay.
So it's not.
I mean, you can't really whinge about dice rolling, Steve, right now.
Do I spend another CP for? No, it's not worth it at this point.
I think you should do it.
Yeah, okay. I'll do
I'm
it.
a great coach, Steve, so
Right,
you
Jake
should
says
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
Makari. Re-roll that dice. Roll a 2. Good boy.
Goodness for that. So 2d3 mortal wounds.
2d3 mortal wounds.
Come on, 2 6s coming up.
3 mortal wounds.
Great.
Excellent.
That was worth it.
That was terrible.
That was great.
Cool.
I don't know. Well,
I enjoyed it.
Knob time.
2 CP for 3 mortal wounds. I think if that was 1 CP for 3 mortal wounds, you'd probably consider
Yeah,
that a
if
good
it was
trade,
1.
Steve, wouldn't you?
Yep. Yep.
Is that Steve's new catchphrase? Knob time.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's got the knob, the boss knob, has got 3 attacks,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got a chopper. So that gets him an extra attack. So he actually gets 4 attacks hitting on 2s,
Cool.
and then the other unit, the other guy gets 3 attacks because he's got a chopper too.
Yep. And
Now-
they're both wounding on 5s, so it doesn't matter. We're doing them separately.
And remember, Steve, of the goth bonus.
Yeah, but I didn't roll any 6s, so
Oh.
they all hit though.
Then you get +1 strength as well. Or is that only when you charge?
That's only when I charge, mate.
Oh.
But that's 3 saves, please.
3 saves.
At -1.
-1. Is that all you can muster?
Yeah. 2 goes.
It's all he needs. You're rolling, Michael, isn't it? To be fair.
this
Michael,
is great.
please.
Okay. You do have, I hope, a morale.
So now I'm just going to consolidate.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, I'm going to consolidate and then closer.
No,
and
stop,
base you
please. He's already dead.
Like that. Just through the
Cool.
wall.
Just through the wall.
And base you like that.
Yeah, excellent.
And do you want to tell the chat, Steve, why you're doing that? Why you're basing him in your consolidation right there?
Well, I have to end closer.
Yep.
So I have to.
Yes.
I was an inch, just basically half an inch away, so I have to end closer. So
Yeah.
we're going to say base.
Yeah.
And then it just means that I can now move away
Mhm.
and move block this other stuff.
So you're using that consolidation as essentially free movement to set yourself up for the next turn, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Morale, right? So I've lost 2. 3.
Cool.
I'm leadership 7.
Pretty sure you're fine.
It's good, yeah.
I'm okay.
You're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Gretchen lost 2. They could probably fail.
yeah, probably.
I think they're leadership 5, aren't they?
Cool.
Think
They're
right
fine.
though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Brave Gretchen.
Good dice for morale.
Mike, you got a point for Bring It Down, right? For killing the truck?
Yes, I did. And I do have Stranglehold.
For another 3.
Yeah.
Good job, Mike.
People can see the live scoreboard updating there, Steve.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And it's live.
Does Makari heal thingamajobber?
No.
Do I heal
please
you,
no.
Steve? No, only when the baby oil's out.
So that puts you up to a mighty 14 victory points then,
Excellent.
Mike.
So the biggest concern I have at the moment is I've only killed 1 unit for grind,
Yeah, that's not
which is
ideal,
not
right?
what I expected. Do you have a morale for the boys that got out the truck and lost 2? You're probably all right.
Gaz is near them, so
Well, I say perfect. It was far from perfect.
Oh, that was a fantastic turn. I think
It'll be like in all
Could have gone a
seriousness,
bit
though.
better.
In all seriousness, though, from a teaching, coaching, learning perspective, this could be super interesting to see how Michael then plays turn 2 and 3 after what is. I think often people will play a first turn, have a turn like that, and go, "I've lost. I can't do anything. I'm going to give up." It'll be interesting to see what happens from now on. So, just to prove that people shouldn't just give up after a 1st
I've
turn.
lost basically, so I'm going to give up.
composure. Yeah.
Sorry.
Composure. Take a
Yeah.
minute. Take a breath if you want.
No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Let's get on with it then.
Perfect.
Right.
So into Orcs turn 1. We do have some super chat, Steve.
Have I got to call this? I'll gain a CP.
You've got to call the war.
Have I
Phil's
got-
still in the chat, and if you don't call the war after phoning him in Canada and disturbing him, I think it might be up.
He was wrestling a moose.
But it's
Steve.
also a phone a friend, Steve, and you don't have to use your phone a friend advice, but it depends whether you really want to basically, on camera, live, on stream, spit on the Glacial Geek.
To
your
be
hero.
fair,
Your hero.
He did get a best game vote instead of you.
Yeah, true. Exactly.
So
Well, no, you said he's your hero.
Yeah, he is. All right, I'll call it.
Let's do it properly.
Okay. Now,
What would you actually do tactically now, honestly?
Okay, so I'll talk you through it, right? I've only realistically got 1 charge on, and that's on him. And Gaz can probably do this guy anyway, because he's moving. He's moving like 8.
Yep.
Pretty easy charge with the rerolls.
Yep.
Also, I've got enough shots just to kill this guy, and that's all I actually need to do to stop you getting the grind, and also stop you from getting the. You do gain the. You went for Stranglehold, right?
yes.
So you do gain the Stranglehold points, but I could just do that and bring you down to holding 2, which I can't really stop anyway. So I just need to play a tentative turn and actually then move into terrain to set myself up for turn 2 charges.
Yep.
And that's where I want that advance in charge. That's where I want that extra AP, all those extra attacks. So turn 2 would be the better war.
So hold it. So hold it and do it in turn 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
We're Vanguard tactics for a reason, right?
what about Phil?
Well,
But Phil? No?
there
Well,
comes a time.
When you just have to ignore Phil?
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
And I'll go into some super chats whilst Steve's going to do his movement phase. I'll mute you unless I need to bring you in for a question, Steve. There are a few questions that I've seen that also aren't super chats, which I'll answer as we go through this as well. Justy Dean, $5 says, since Brits add as to first names to create nicknames like Darren becomes Daz, does that mean Gaz's first name is really Gary, Jake?
It's Gary.
Is it Gary?
Gary Zulfracker.
Gareth.
Gareth.
Gareth Thacker is his name on his license. That's what I reckon.
I like the ones I came up with on my Instagram.
What's that?
So there's a photo of me and Steve where I'm Makari and he's Gazgul. So I came up with Steve Skullfracker and Jakari.
It's just basically it's just a shameless plug for Steve for Jakey's Instagram.
Yeah,
Thank you for the
gotta
super
get
chat.
us
Anyway,
followed.
Dusty, super appreciated. Glacial Geek has called your spikes on your knight's tactical spikes there, Mike. You need to gain that extra line of sight, right? Modelling for advantage. David S. Super chats €5. Hey guys, this channel is so amazing. Any chance of seeing Mr. Chin and his great Necrons on your channel soon? Greetings from Hamburg, Germany. Matt is in the chat, so hopefully Matt can respond. Steve, is there any plans to bring Matt on anytime soon?
Yeah, he's just got to drive here.
Is he?
Yeah, that's all he's got to do.
Oh.
So, guys, if you want Matt here, let him
Yeah.
know.
What's Matt's fuel cost to get here? Maybe we'll have to super chat Matt's fuel cost and he'll turn up.
Yeah, we lives about, 2.5 hours away?
Oh, okay, maybe not then. But yeah, hopefully we'll see Matt sometime soon on the channel. David, I agree, his Necrons are glorious.
They are incredible.
Andy Down super chatted £5 for me to go and give Michael a hug. I did. I gave him one hug. He killed one buggy, then his luck ran out again. So big thank you. Weird Current has super chatted he's commented a few times asking about the Vanguard Tactics metal dice. Now, the metal dice they are using, I think after the first turn, maybe you don't want them anymore. But if you do still want those metal dice, unfortunately, you have to make a journey to here in the factorum. Hang on, Steve's got something to say?
If he's in the UK, we can do it.
If you're in the UK, Steve can sell you some Vanguard Tactics dice.
Yeah.
If you're not in the UK, it needs its own shipping container to get them across the pond.
Yeah,
So
too heavy.
yeah.
So yeah, if you're in the UK, yes.
What's the email address he should email to inquire about dice from you, sir?
On Instagram, message me on there.
Okay, so search for the Vanguard Tactics on Instagram, message Steve on there, and he will be able to sort you out selling you some of these metal dice. They're not for sale on any web store, so don't try and find them there because the shipping costs abroad is just extortionate because they're very heavy. I know you've asked a couple of times, hopefully that answers your question. I just don't like to interrupt the players during the game. Gaz Briley Super Chat's £5. To be impartial and fair about Mike's rolling, he did make a pre-game call of scoring 100 points. Potentially Mork and Gork didn't like that. So apparently, Mike, it's all your fault. You like that?
Rude.
Amazing. Right, okay, let's keep going. Have we got any more super chats? No. Lots of people shouting at Steve to call the war, but no, he's not. Glacial Geek does say, I thought my dice rolls were bad. Oh. CPs for DPs is one of the shouts from Inquisitive X. No? Are the new balanced data sheet rules being used in this game from John Noble? Yes, they are. So Mike's small knights do have OBSEC, and they count as 5 models. His big knights do count as 10, and Steve does have the limit on buggy data sheets and flyers as well. Did the Orks didn't get points? Was it just your current admake that got a points update?
So it's only the Orks are quite well pointed, other than the whole buggy thing.
Yeah, absolutely. How you getting on, Steve?
Do you know what I'm going to do?
Are you actually going to what?
Whoa! I'm calling it.
Can you just do that
That's
again?
quite a sad war.
Do you want me to do it?
You muted me.
No, you're not muted, no. Why would I mute you?
That'd be
I might
quite...
deafen everybody. Am I doing a proper one?
No.
Do you want me to mute you so you can do it properly?
Steve, please don't do a proper war.
I'm going to mute Steve. You're now muted. That was much better. That was much better. Good.
Like,
That was nice.
that was nice.
Match In says he'd love to be back on again, so it looks like we're going to have a Match In date sometime soon.
I would like to play Matt. That would be fun.
That's not fun for the camera angles.
Well, because... well, I did it with Aaron. I can do it with Matt. It just so happens that everybody that does the VT coaching is just very tall.
Yeah.
He wants it.
He wants it.
My big war boss wants it.
Oh.
Wasn't deep enough.
Yeah, he wants it. Cool.
Vex says he just noticed the live score. This is a new thing. So I'm going to add this caveat in here right now. This is a new thing that Steve put in here. So if it breaks, it wasn't me. I liked my trusty scoreboard. I also like the live score though a lot. So much so that I've stolen the website already, just on the off chance I can make it look nicer than what Steve's done.
Steve,
Yeah.
do you only like it because it's called the Flexi scoreboard?
Yeah.
Just had to confirm that.
Dr. Functional says that your WAR was acceptable.
Acceptable. Exceptional.
It was a great war, to be fair. Get it? Because Gazgul's war is called a great war.
For his first WAR, we think it was acceptable. Good. Match says it would be great to finally have our game. So it looks like it. Maybe would you? How do you feel about that, Steve? Do you feel like a Jake versus Matt game?
I think that'd be good, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It's literally David Gert versus Goliath. I'd be game.
Perfect. Okay, Steve, you're thinking. You're deep in thought.
Yeah. I'm just going to move my war boss inside it and just make room for him a bit.
So we've run out of super chats. There was a question in the Discord in the chat, about the membership benefits and what you gain for being a member. If you do sign up to Vanguard Tactics and become a member, you get access to the community area on their Discord, on the Vanguard Tactics Discord. Yeah. I'm in that Discord. I'm also in my own and DZ. Discords are a great place actually to meet like-minded people. If you're watching this channel because you enjoy their content and the style of 40k that they play, you're probably going to find people of a like mind in their Discord. So you get that benefit. When they hit 500 members, they're going to start doing members-only live stream battle reports as well. I don't know how close they are to that at the moment. Steve, do you know what your membership total is roughly?
Not sure actually at the moment.
Can't you press the button?
Well, it hasn't been updated for a while, Jakey. So if the memberships happen when this isn't live, it doesn't update and we have to go in and manually update it. So I wouldn't like to lie to you, but
Nasty way to go.
as the memberships grow, as with every channel, the benefits will improve. More importantly, what happens when you're a member is you support this channel Many of our channels, myself included, basically rely on membership to keep the channels going, to be able to keep improving, etc., etc. So a big shout out to all of you guys who have got those green names, those little Vanguard Tactics logos, and a massive shout out to all the guys who've come across from my channel as well. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
We're actually going to be adding. Am I unmuted?
You are unmuted, yes.
Yeah, we're actually going to be adding a fair few benefits to the members area, like things like full in-depth codex reviews, like you've typically seen us do for the Competitive 40K podcast. All codex reviews and our thoughts on that are going to be going over to the members area for premium videos. Also, Aaron and our other coaches are actually going to be moving the lobby, so you can actually play on, whether it might be online with one another in that area, and you can watch the coaches play as well. So there's going to be loads of extra benefits. I've lost my voice from doing the wall.
But yeah, I mean, like I said,
coming soon. Bear with us.
I obviously have my own channel with members, Steve, right? And I think you'd agree that memberships, that kind of frequent revenue from super chats, is part of what keeps us going. Allows us to continuously improve, add new gear, cameras, a better setup, new armies, etc., etc., etc. So whatever you can give, if you can, is massively appreciated by all of us anyway. So thank you so much. And if you can't, just being here and watching is also massively appreciated, because if there was no watchers, there'd be no point us doing it. So, well, maybe there would be, just for our own entertainment, though, right? We have also, on that note, had a massive $50 super chat, Steve.
You can't advance a charge with non-core.
What's they whispered? You're still on mics.
Sorry.
I had a massive $50 super chat from Morn. If you were trying to supervise LVO and get ahead of the if you're trying to surprise, LVO, and get ahead of the Grey Knight, Dark Elder, and Tyrannid meta, what would you bring? So considering the Grey Knight, Tyrannid, Dark Elder meta, and you're trying to go to LVO and go, surprise, this isn't something you expected, what would you be looking at, Steve?
So NIDs are going to be big, I think. NIDs are going to be very popular. I mean, we've got so many things that could change between now and then. You've got Gene Stealer Cult coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Custodes.
Yep.
We don't know what they're going to shake out like. So I think it's too early to call what's going to happen at the LVO.
We have been told, I think today, that Gene Stealer Cult and Custodes are now delayed till early 2022. So we won't see them at the end of this year. So hopefully we'll still see them before LVO.
Yeah.
They could be interesting, you're right. Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that's going to be certainly a very interesting one on that. So lots to I think about, but so much can change really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sort of in that space of time, but in that the great thing about 40K at the moment is that it's so diverse. We were talking about this earlier. What you tech in order to go against 18 Hive Guard, which is definitely going to be a thing, versus what you're going to tech against to go against Obsec Necrons with, let's say, massive loads of hordes or whatever, flayed ones we might start seeing now, versus what you need against Drakari or Knights. Like imagine Armiger spam. The tools you need now are so varied. So a lot of the time, player skill is going to be the biggest fundamental thing. How good you are at the game, your fundamental knowledge of the rules, how well you move, shoot, declare charges, the rest of it. Underlying things, that's going to be the most important thing, is player skill. Then with a little bit of luck of matchups, in what matchups you hit on what mission, but it's not just about who's got the strongest list, okay? There's going to be so much diversity now. I actually think the game is in a fantastic space now. We've sort of sorted out the planes, the buggies. Yeah, these little things are going to come efficient, like we've seen with Hive Guard will be certainly very good, certainly with their new rules, but look, it's been a great place, to be very varied. And on that note of the LVO.
The announcement.
Huge announcement. Myself and the VT team is going to be delivering first ever LVO Vanguard Tactics workshop the day before the LVO. So if you're going to the LVO and you're thinking, right, it's my first time going to a super major, which can be quite overwhelming, we're actually going to be doing a workshop with you on the day before, so we can actually look at the terrain, show you how to use it. We're going to be going over developing a mission plan, how to use your army, just to make sure when you actually rock up, you feel really confident and you can just really enjoy that game. So you're not paranoid about what's going to happen. You can go, hey Mike, what's your army? These are the questions, we're going to help you set those questions out, go over some deployment drills with you. And there's going to be loads of theory, but most importantly, practical work where you can work in pairs, small groups, have the coaches going around, spotting, watching what you're doing, and giving you critique feedback. So that's going to be the day before the LVO. All the announcements are going to be going through Frontline Gaming. It's going to be limited spaces. A lot of our students have already messaged me saying I'm going to be buying one immediately, which is awesome. So I think there should be a good incentive for there. And I think we're doing 2 types of tickets. One of them is going to be very special. So if you want to get that VIP experience, there's going to be a VIP experience ticket as well.
Perfect. And if I could just chuck in 10 pence very quickly while Steve has a quick sip of water, because your throat sounds like it's suffering right now, mate. I actually believe, after the balance data sheet as well, that one of the surprise armies, I think, going forward, and you please shout me down if you think wrong, will in fact be Necrons. And I think that change... So they had some strong-ish builds anyway. With OBSEC and pre-game moves, they were pretty quick, which means they could get across the board pretty quickly. They can shut people down. They can tag units, stop them from shooting, etc. When you then factor in all these core changes to Necrons and the way you can now buff up things like Destroyers, I actually think there'll be something that surprises a lot of people now going forward. It seems like a small change. I actually think it's massive.
I agree.
Perfect. And a big shout out to Joe Gore, who's just became a member of the channel at Lieutenant level. So thank you so much, Joe. You absolute hero. Make sure you join the Discords. Steve.
Yes.
You look like you're ready to tell us what you've done.
Oh, I've done so much.
Go for it.
I called the war and I asked Mike to roll a dice for me for the advance roll. Immediately regretted it because for Gaz, you only rolled a 1. So Gaz is advanced to 1. Didn't advance my bikes, they've just regular move because they want to be shooting their guns. And you're going to see how much DACA these guys put out. These commandos moved over here, and basically what they've done is just move block this knight. So he moves 13, but what I've done is I've measured the size of his base, which will just nudge you forward there, 4.5 inches, probably won't kill your knight again. And if you measure that way, basically blocked you off from moving over me, all right? We had that discussion earlier, and Michael kind of reminded me that knights can move over models but can't charge over them. I then called the war, so the trucks just move forward here, ready to take the charge take the overwatch, and then also the boys can go in and hopefully my big war boss.
And the truck didn't advance.
Oh, so
Did the
can
truck
he not
advance?
advance in charge?
No, so it's only core character that benefit from that part of the war.
Well, I need to move him back then 3 inches.
Okay, it's a longer charge but worth it.
It's a longer charge, but definitely worth it if you want to overwatch. Then I've just moved the bone breaker forward. He hasn't advanced.
Cool.
And I've just moved my scrap jets round to get line of sight on this armature over here because I'm attempting to charge this one.
Yep.
Or maybe even shoot this one, which I can draw line of sight to with 3 of them on the edge there. And then if I just pop him like that, and then so I can shoot this one off. The bone breaker then steals it.
Yep.
I've got some options and some plays. I need to think about how many charges I make because I know you can interrupt for 2 CPs. So if I can shoot this one dead, great. You probably won't interrupt there. And then obviously I can charge in here. And this move block will hopefully protect Gaz for me so then he can start wheeling around this way, forcing you the other way. I'm sacrificing my war boss, but if I can take a big knight down with a war boss, then that's a good trade for me.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Right then, should we get on with the shooting phase? Because there's no psychic phase.
Yeah, all right.
Let's kick off first of all these bikes. Now, because I'm in the what do you call it? Phase, the war phase.
The war phase, yeah.
The war.
These guys get DACA 5 with their DACA gun, and they've got 2 DACA guns each.
Yes, and each DACA gun gets an extra shot because of speed war.
They do, yeah. And a -1 to hit, but anyway, yes.
Yeah,
You -1 to hit? Oh, you are for
I'm
me.
-1.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
hitting on 5s.
Yep.
So I'm getting 10 shots, +1 for the speed war. And each DACA gun get it?
Yes.
Wow,
So
so I get
12
12
each.
shots. And I've got 9 of them there.
Yes.
So the math on that is
108.
108 shots from this Warbike squad.
What?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
heard. You heard.
108.
Yeah, from that Warbike squad. Yeah, going
Need the
into
Hello
your-
Kitty calculator for this one. I
Who are
guess.
you actually shooting? Just the armature?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I mean,
It gets you get 108.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I could put in less shots, but then they could all not see this guy at the back here, you see?
So Liam went out the room because obviously I think he's just
Can
tired of.
we bring
tired of
dice
us.
train up?
Oh,
108
we're back
shots.
to this.
Right.
Hooray!
So there's 108 shots going into the one right in front of me.
The dice app you can't use anymore.
This is because you didn't want to touch the same dice that Mike used.
Okay, cool. So I'm hitting on 5s, right?
You are hitting on 5s.
Are you joking?
So that's 38 hits.
Okay. Sounds about right.
And that is rune on 5s,
Yeah.
19 saves,
Okay. That doesn't.
and then -1, mate.
19.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want
Would you like to just press the button for me? I don't know if I'm dead.
So
I'm
what's
yeah,
your
I am
save?
dead. It will be a 4 up because you're AP 1.
Yeah, and you've just lost 8. You got 7 wounds.
8.
You're dead.
Well, I'm going to blow up now
No.
and take wounds off Gaz.
No.
Sorry, 108 shots.
I'm still a little bit surprised by that.
How many points are these bikes?
Oh, what for that unit?
Yeah, just out of interest. I just need to see what I'm going to be ordering next.
Now, war bikes I don't think are great, but with Gaz are brilliant because you get the advance in charge and you get the extra attacks. Like I said, it's probably not the best time to call the war, but I did it for Phil. So
Yeah.
You did it for the woo.
235 points for that unit.
235 points.
Yeah.
That's relatively. Imagine if that was in freebooters as well, right?
Let's not imagine that.
Highway to...
Right, anyway, so move on to the scrap jets.
Blood axes.
Yes, please.
So scrap jets, probably going to shoot everything at this back one here.
Okay.
Or do I go... Let's just see. I think they can all draw a line to that one. Would you agree?
I don't think you've got the spikes on them, mate. So
Oh, no spikes, no shooting.
yeah, basically.
No spikes, no party.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you've got a line with them all.
Okay, so rockets then. So these guys get heavy 3v3.
We're
These
rewriting
obviously
Brom's
didn't
list.
advance.
So which armoury are you shooting? Which war dog are you shooting?
I want to shoot this one at the front here.
One at the front.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might seem follow, but I am actually going to spend a CP on rotate.
Really?
Yes.
Rotate.
Well, I'm going to shoot my rocket cannons first.
What's your thought process there, Mike?
Well, if he doesn't roll well, I have a very good chance of surviving, and that guy is giving me primary points. Is he actually even giving me primary points? He's not giving me primary points. I'm not going to spend that CP.
Yeah, I was.
It's not a hold 2, hold 3. I'll get 10 points for primary anyway. So,
There's my hit rolls.
okay, I'm spending a CP.
Yeah.
Rotate.
It is 5s.
Big shout out to EO Grens, who's just become a member of the channel at Lieutenant level. Thank you so much for joining.
Only 3 hits, mate, from the rockets.
Is that it?
That's 3 wounds. -3. Because of speed war stuff,
Speed one.
3 damage.
Cool, so 6 go through.
Oh no, you didn't rotate, did you?
I didn't rotate, so
Okay, so 6.
6. He's got 6 left.
Right, big shooters now then. So I'll do the wing missiles. They will
Great.
miss, They'll miss.
That's what I like to see.
This is a bit nuts, isn't it?
Oh, they actually get +1 to hit.
Yeah.
Still would have missed.
Yeah, it still would have missed.
Now these guys get DACA 10, but that's when I'm within half range, right?
DACA 10.
Yes.
Now the DACA range is 36, so am I within 18 of the back one? No, the back one's out, but these 2 are in. So they're going to get 10 shots each, twin big shooters.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there is a strat to make them count as in half, but you probably wouldn't have used it
No,
because the rockets would
no.
probably
2,
should have killed.
4, 6, 8, 10. That's 1. Now can I have some more dice, please?
Don't let Mike touch him, Steve.
I need more dice.
No, I need
That's
more,
not enough.
more.
Orcs, mate.
Well, you got
dice,
30,
more.
33,
Nah, 30, just 26, mate.
just 26.
This would be
Yeah,
dice
just
at territory.
And these guys get +1 to hit.
Yes.
Each time one of this unit shoots, you can select one big,
So you got to
one
do them in half.
twin big shooter. No, I can select one twin big shooter. That's giving me all these shots.
But you have 2 twin big shooters, don't you?
Oh my god, yeah, I do. So I get this twice.
Yeah.
Wow, these
Oh.
are good. Cool.
One hits on 4s, one hits on 5.
So this lot hits on 4s.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I like orcs.
Yeah.
I think I might have found my new army.
Well, it makes up for the
I'm not telling Karen the
terrible
canoness
roll
that.
that was.
Big shout
That's a
out to my
2, we just
man
picked a 2.
Christian O'Neill, who's just become a member of the channel as well.
More
What a legend.
boy.
He's a member of my channel.
4,
5.
5.
5 saves so far.
Absolute hero.
Okay.
And then I get all this again.
Yep.
But hitting on... Oh, see that catch?
It was good. It was good.
Like a cat.
Steve
And these
always
are
lands on his feet.
5s.
Hates getting wet.
Yeah.
You watch it over there. Now I need 5s again, so you've got 5 saves to make so far.
Yep.
5.
So 6 saves to make.
You'll fail them all probably.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't put it past
I
him,
believe
Steve.
in the dark gods.
-1.
Cool, I failed 1. I've got 5 left. How does it feel, Steve?
Cool. Yep. Gonna have to charge you with my bone breaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
It won't do anything. They don't have bones.
All right then. Cool. Charge phase.
Cool.
Right. I'm gonna charge with my truck
Mm-hmm.
into this knight right here.
Okay.
Do you want Overwatch?
How far away are you?
I'm gonna make it though.
And does a truck get here we go?
I believe so. Within 9.
Okay.
Yeah, within
So,
9.
is this important enough for you to want a 3d6 charge?
For the old ramming speed.
Because I might overwatch you anyway,
Okay.
and I'm going to do it.
You're gonna Overwatch.
I'm going to overwatch
Well, I'm
you.
not using a 3d6 in charge.
So,
You need to kill a unit, you see, don't you?
this is the thing. For grind, if I can kill more units, then it's worth it.
It is.
It is a 9-inch charge. Do trucks have here we go?
I think.
Because if they don't, I might risk it and not overwatch.
Oh, that's a big risk.
It is a big risk.
When do I have to declare if I'm using this thing? Yeah, I do have it. I do have here we go. Yeah.
You do have it. Okay, in that case, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kill you with my thermal cannon right
Okay, go on then.
I believe in you,
now.
Mike.
6 shots.
I believe in you, Mike.
Go on, Michael.
That's cocked.
Go on, get a 6.
One hit.
One
so
hit.
far. Can he wound though? That's the question.
Yes.
Can wound. That will go through, and I'm dead. I got 3 moves left. Mate.
Is it +2?
Oh no, it's.
No, it's
Don't
not.
think it's been updated.
2d6, pick the highest.
You're dead.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
You're dead.
Does it explode? No.
All right.
Truck gone.
But he's done his job.
Yes.
That's important, super important for grind as well,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
War boss. He's in.
Cool.
Whoa.
Now, the bone breaker
Mm-hmm.
onto this knight right here.
Yep.
7.
Just going to reverse into him, is he?
All right. Well,
Just turn him around.
You
it's
hate
fine.
that, don't you?
I hate that. That
I do it on your streams on Wednesday, and you always get really annoyed.
triggers me. There you go. He's used his 6-inch charge just to turn round.
If this was old rules, yeah.
Pivot.
Pivot.
pivot. Cool. Like that. Like that. Like that. Now the boys.
Mm.
Who do we put the boys into?
Boys.
You love boys, Steve, don't you?
Yeah, I'm probably going to put the boys. I could just leave them there, you know. But then they're
Yeah,
going
I think you've got a couple on that objective,
got
right?
a couple on there at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to charge.
Okay. What's stopping you from charging? Because you seem hesitant.
I don't know. I just don't know what I want to charge. It's all about what you're going to interrupt with.
Yeah.
It's what you're going to interrupt with.
And if I get the chance, I'm going to interrupt and try and kill all the boys because
You
their
are.
objective secured.
You are going to do that, aren't you? So I'm going to charge into the big boss here, the big one, the big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. 5.
Xeno, Drake, Shrike, I've seen your questions. I will get to them as soon as Steve's finished his fight phase,
I
sir.
think I'm within 6. Yeah.
Yes, you
But
definitely.
I do have
within
here we
6.
go. So do I risk it for a bigger charge?
Well, you can always use the stratagem to pile in extra
Yeah.
if you need to.
But I kind of need to go there really with one of them.
Yeah. Any particular reason why?
Well, I need to. That was the smallest charge,
Yes. Yeah.
and I got the ability on the piling.
Mm-hmm.
Now you count as 5 models over here, right?
Yes.
I'm basing you with the what do you call it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to put 5 models on there like that. So I've got 5 models. So we're currently contesting this.
Okay.
I don't think that really makes any difference,
It
does it?
doesn't change the primary.
Sweet. So I'll just pile in over here then. 5
Yeah.
attacks. Cool. Right. Where do I go first? And it's got to be with the big boss. Now I could just
Yes.
keep the 2 CPs in the pocket of fighting death.
Mm-hmm.
And that forces you, do you want to hit the boys? Because obviously, as soon as I use this pile-in to go onto this objective,
Yeah.
he doesn't have OBSEC, and I'm going to take you down to a 5-point primary.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got a really cool strat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's forcing you to make some pretty big decisions there.
Yep.
Do you want to stop me holding the primary off you, or shall I just kill you with the war boss? Let's, just
You might just straight up kill me with the war boss.
Let's do it.
If you don't, I'm gonna try and kill those boys. So.
Let's have some fun with the war boss. Right, so he
Cool.
gets 5 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did call the war, so he gets an extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah? So you get 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Now, I'm tempted to spend a CP and get exploding 5s. It's 2 CPs. Let's just check I can do it on characters, not just core. This is a Goth-specific stratagem.
I'm a little bit worried, guys.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So it's 2 CPs. I'm going to spend them down to 6. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't need it, but it's 2 extra hits.
Mm-hmm. And this is interesting, guys, because you've got brutal but cunning.
Yeah.
You've generated extra hits. It works for those hits as well, which is really disgusting.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
But it doesn't generate any extra hits when you do the re-hits.
No, it doesn't, yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit mad.
Yeah.
So they go into my little pocket of stuff.
Yep.
That I can redo. So
what AP is this?
let's have a little look at the killer core. So relic, and it is.
AB4.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's amazing.
Flat 3.
I'm hoping. Here.
It's -4 flat 3 damage.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. Cool. So that's 12 damage.
Sweet.
And then.
So now, do these go back into the hit cycle?
Yes.
But
you
you
can't
don't
generate extra hits.
Generate extra hits, yeah.
Oh, I rolled 2 1s.
That would have been really great if you did generate.
That would be 2 extra hits, wouldn't it? So I can't actually kill you here.
No.
This is big.
Unless
Which is
the
what I
boys.
wanted.
That's 1 extra
one
wound.
extra.
So you've
This
taken.
is 15 damage.
Yeah. And I'm just going to pile in now,
It's a bit good, isn't it?
or consolidate even, and then base you there.
Okay. Excellent. So, at this stage, I've got
How many wounds?
9 wounds left. Now, I'm quite confident you don't have a power claw on the knob.
No, just a big.
So,
chopper.
I feel like you probably aren't going to kill me with the boys.
Okay.
And I'd rather have 2 CP left.
All right then.
It's a
So,
bold move.
You're letting
Yeah.
me go.
I'm letting you go with the boys.
He's letting me
Because
go.
they're going to want to get on the objective rather than hit me. So I figure I'm not going to take many attacks. And then I can spend 2 CP to reroll all hits
Yeah.
and pick up all the boys.
Oh, I'm
is the
loving
plan.
it. I'm loving it. All right then. So here we go.
Boys.
The bone breaker now is going to go next.
Mm-hmm.
It gets 6 attacks. The bone breaker,
Yep.
and I've got this.
Oh,
death
could
roll.
interrupt into the bone breaker. Hold on, guys.
It's Michael's thinking
Gotta
face.
I've got to think. Could interrupt into the bone
You've
breaker.
got 5 wounds left, haven't you?
I've got 5 left,
So you're
but I've got
bracketed.
+1 to hit in melee,
Oh, yeah.
so the bracket doesn't matter, and I get an extra attack.
Cool.
So I'm going to have 6 attacks at strength 14, AP 4, damage 3.
Why not let me see what my bone breaker does?
Well,
You do if you want. It's up to you.
because you're going to kill him. What? How does it degrade your profile in combat?
No.
Doesn't degrade his
No.
profile.
I get
just
D6
himself.
attacks if you degrade it. Yeah, it does. On
So
the
it
amount of
does.
attacks. On the amount of attacks, yeah.
So how many attacks do you get if you degrade to your bottom profile?
D3 plus D6.
Okay.
Because I've got the bone breaker ram.
For 2 CP. No, I'm going to save it. It's fine. I've got priorities, and that's not one of them. So you go for it.
Yeah?
Well, it's really difficult sometimes.
No, so
To make that
I'm
decision.
thinking. So I'm thinking that if you stop the bone breaker, you have more chance of keeping your knight alive, and then you get grind.
Only 1 extra attack.
Is my thought.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll chat to you about
Yeah, of course.
my reasoning after.
Beep,
Carry on.
beep.
Right, so I got 1 extra attack from my bone breaker ram thing.
It's,
And I
it's,
got a
at,
death
it's
roll
round
plus
1.
And I
not
basically count as ballistic weapon skill 2s. I'm hitting on 2s.
Mhm.
Now, that's an extra hit.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Because, I'm a goth.
You are a goth.
Yeah, I've often said that about you.
I've
And
never ever
I'm
thought that.
strength 9, so I'm wound on 3s.
Two's hand.
It's the makeup.
It's 2 tanned.
Cool.
And that is.
That was a good roll.
-2.
-2.
-2, 2 damage.
So
5 ups, mate.
watch this.
You're definitely dead.
It's dead.
You made a good go of it for a change, though,
You did.
Mike.
I am now going to blow up.
No, you're not.
I'm now going to blow up.
I didn't blow up. Okay.
On the scene.
So is that a big knight gone?
No, that's the small one.
So that's 2 small ones killed, right?
2
Steve?
small dead.
So 4 points in total for bring it down.
Yep.
Cool.
And I'll have 2 because I did kill that truck in Overwatch.
I'm just going to move it so he has to charge me if he wants to get. Well, I suppose he could easily. Get on
I'm
there.
probably going to charge you.
Probably going to charge me.
Yeah.
Well, charge my bone breaker. Wow. It's a bold move.
Unbelievable.
Right, now the boys. Boys.
Yep.
Boys.
Are you using the strat or do you not need to?
I don't think I need to, mate, really.
What
No, fair
strat's
enough.
that?
I don't think you need to either. Unless you want to pile into the second knight.
No, don't want to do that. He's going to pile into there.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to pile into there. He'll pile into there. Definitely shouldn't put my war boss on such a big base here.
Cool.
They'll just go within.
Which
inch.
one's the obsec
It's 2 of 2,
warlord?
remember. 'Cause there
Michael.
are
Yeah, so I have
more than...
basically my big war boss shouldn't be on a 50 mil base. He should be on a 40.
Yes, fair
Alright.
enough. Yeah,
Michael.
absolutely. Yes.
Which one's the warlord?
My warlord is this one.
So he's obsec.
This one's the opposite.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
When do I have to declare my bomb thing? No? Before I make any
Oh, I
attacks?
forgot you've got that. Yes, start of the fight phase, I think.
And how many attacks? How many wounds you got left?
I have 9 wounds.
Oh, it's probably worth a CP in it.
Yeah.
Go on in.
Oh no, am I going to regret this?
What happens if you roll a 6 on it?
What do you mean?
Because obviously it generates more attacks, or is it just a standard?
It's just a, you
If
roll
it
a
hits.
hit. If
Oh,
it
cool.
hits, then
Yeah.
you,
Now these
yeah,
guys get 3 attacks each.
I'm a
Okay.
bit mad.
You get 3 attacks each,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the war, isn't it? So you get
Yes.
they're
4
going to
attacks
get 4
each.
attacks each,
And how many are there?
and they got a chopper, so that's an extra attack.
Okay, I'm starting to regret not interrupting.
So
would you mind if I interrupted at this late stage?
wow, I'll let you off. Go on.
Yeah?
Interrupt.
Okay. Appreciate this.
Okay.
So, bearing in mind, he's got the war.
Got the war.
Okay.
Thanks for Phil.
He's also got +1 to hit because of the war boss.
Yeah, hit on 2s.
He's hitting on 2s. This is, what, 40 attacks or something silly?
Yeah.
40 attacks. I've got 9 wounds left.
And strength 6.
And he could melt a bomb,
Could melt a bomb.
which I definitely would if I was him.
Definitely going to.
So, I'm going to interrupt.
He's going to interrupt.
I am going to interrupt.
He's going to do it.
And it'd be all my CP if I did it.
With CP.
Don't do it then.
It would be all of my CP, but it's worth 5 points. 5 points on the primary, and if I kill the unit,
Do it.
3 points for grinds. That's 8-point swing.
Should
That's
we-
worth 4 CP in my
You
book.
match.
So reroll hits as well in combat. And interrupting.
On the boys.
On the boys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Boys.
So should I pick them up?
Strong. So it's going to be 18 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling.
I think they're dead.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy not to roll anything, if I'm honest, mate. At this
Do you know what?
stage.
I'm going to pick them up. Because I think
Okay.
that's the only fair thing to do. Because 18 you should easily get. Yeah. I
Yeah,
got
so
10
18
there.
rerolling everything should be about 15 hits,
Yeah.
if not more.
Wound on
and then,
2s. They're dead.
Yeah.
No save.
well, we'll be 3s to wound because your toughness 5 now,
Oh yeah.
which could make a difference.
Oh.
But there's no save, and it's D3 damage.
And then I'm going to fail the morale anyway.
That's true, yeah.
So I'm happy just to pick them up. So
Okay.
save you a load of
I
dice
appreciate
rolls
that.
and the chat. Because if you rolled horrifically, then
Yeah.
That would have been
you know,
very
I'll
bad.
be a nice guy. Be nice.
Some might say that that was quite sportsman-like of you.
That's what we do here at VT. Cool.
I don't want to alarm you, Steve, but your scoreboard did break. I've now fixed it. Wow. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
But I just wanted to let you know.
All right then.
The flex board.
Yeah, it did break. It lost connection, and I've now fixed it.
All right. Sweet.
So, Steve,
Yep.
is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yeah, it's yeah.
So I've scored you so far 4 points for Bring It Down. That's true, right? You've killed 2 armigers.
Yeah.
Cool. And they're 2 points each, yeah? Because they're over 10 wounds.
Yeah.
Engage. How many quarters are you in? Is it all 4?
Yeah, I am.
So you get the 3 for engage.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Right? And you started to retrieve in a corner. Did you rod anywhere?
I did. I've rodded, yeah.
So you've got 1 rod, but we obviously won't give you those points just yet because you have to rod twice before you can actually score any points. Retrieve Octaris data for those of you in the chat who don't know what rod means.
Yeah.
So you are on, at the end of battle round 1, a mighty 17 victory points. Now, Mike, I added you another point for Bring It Down because you killed a second truck
Yep.
in Overwatch, which puts you on a mighty 15 victory
Do you
points.
get grind as well?
You do get grind. You do get
Yeah,
grind.
he does great grind.
Do you? You did grind all over Steve.
You did. And it was the interrupt there.
That was, yes,
Picking up those
exactly.
models.
Interrupt the reroll to hits just to make sure.
Yeah.
Which interestingly puts the Knights up to 18 victory points. So in about round 1, the Knights are in the lead by a single victory point.
And because I can't take off this objective now, you're going to get the 10 points
Exactly,
on the
yeah.
primary.
So,
So the hope was the truck makes it in,
Mhm.
and I move block this guy, so you're forced to shoot my war boss in combat.
Yeah.
Because then I can, when he basically dies,
Yeah.
I can fight in death.
Yeah.
But didn't get the truck in, couldn't move block you. So that's actually using that stratagem to Overwatch.
Yep.
Was massive.
Yeah,
absolutely huge, because I would have then fought in death and picked you up.
Yes.
So actually, this has been the stratagem you've used a lot.
Yeah.
But if we think about engage, I'd have denied you 5 points on the primary.
Yep.
Okay, I'd have killed another big knight in combat.
Yeah.
You would not have got your grind it down, which is another 3. So we're looking at like 8, maybe 10, victory points. And we always say swap your CPs for VPs.
Yeah.
That is when they're most important. So there's good play.
So you're going to get 10 on the primary then?
Yes.
Now, Mike, yeah? I'll add them on now with this super high-tech scoreboard. You can see them all going up one. There we go. So 12 to 28 points. And you get yourself a command point back, which puts you up to?
1.
Good.
Just the 1, actually.
The
Just the
loneliest
one?
number.
We don't have a tracker for command points, Steve. I'm just saying. Anyway.
We could actually get 2 scoreboards on the go.
That's a good point.
Let's just work with the 1 for now.
Thoughts for the future.
The flex.
I'm on it.
I know what you're thinking as well. Yeah, I like it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
People
Perfect.
Do people like the new scoreboard? Are people enjoying the game?
No one said anything about the scoreboard apart from a couple of people have noticed that it is live, which people seem to like. That was the one thing I don't like about the old scoreboard that I spent hours making for you, is the fact that it isn't a live scoreboard. And I like when you watch Tabletop Titans, they've got that scoreboard at the top the whole time, and I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, it's nice.
Right, mate. Over to your turn.
Cool.
Command phase.
So we're now going into Chaos Knights turn 2 after he scored 10 points on his primary. Yes, Michael?
Just so people are aware, I do have a Dreadblade in the list, and I am rolling the morale for it. I did pass last time, and I've just passed again. Just
You
so
can
people are aware.
roll under a 9.
I can roll under a 9.
Yeah.
Wayne Lamb says the scoreboard needs to be top left. I like how it sits just underneath the dice camera, though.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I decided to put it bottom left. Yeah.
That's a football.
But
thing,
we can. I like it top left because
It is a football thing, yeah.
We can tweak though. We can tweak.
We could put it up there.
On BT, that's how they do it.
It'd basically go above Michael's head up there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can move it now, but it looks a bit messy if I move it live on stream.
Okay. Well, what you can do is, can't you mute it, press the score button, but then still see where it is?
I can see roughly where it is.
Don't risk it.
No, I don't think it's worth risking. I can just drag it over there now, but let's just.
Let's keep it BT Sports and let's just leave it
We'd have to
there.
move the dice tray down, and no, we're keeping it.
Yeah.
Next time, go
Next
top
time,
left,
next
right?
Tuesday.
Just
next
for you.
Tuesday.
Who said that in the chat?
I don't know, but
Whoever it was it Wayne? I think.
scoreboard is great. Jordan Ward says scoreboard looks nice. Mr. Sven Holio says top left like footy would be ace. Morn says top left or centre would be cool. So people like it. They want it moved.
Move it top left.
Now,
Do it.
I'll do it live. Right,
If
team.
the chat want it, they can have it.
Oh God.
No pressure. I'm going to bring this over here so I can see it. We're going to select the scoreboard.
Yeah. So we lose 15. So.
Oh yeah.
Select scoreboard.
This is pretty risky, Liam.
It's not risky, Jake. It's me.
No, it is.
You've got snapping on. I don't like the snapping.
He's turning snapping off live. Live snapping.
Where's the snapping options gone? So I've actually managed to move it just above actually where YouTube says live in the top corner as well. I don't think if people normally see that, if that's just us.
I think that's just an us thing.
He moves 13.
I need to see if I want to actually...
And Knights are playing at home as well, is what we've learned from this stream.
Where's the ability to turn off snapping?
Those bikes are pretty good, aren't they?
But I couldn't believe the number of shots they
No,
had.
I thought it's Hello Kitty calculator moment.
You know, I used those the other day, and I thought we were talking about them, me and Jack and Ben, and we're getting some practice in basically.
With the
And
good
we were talking about the war bikes, and we weren't really rating them, but with gas they're really special because they get all the benefits of the speed war and the regular war, and you know, it's all good, I think. So, look at those shots, Robbie. Look at that shot.
That looks nice.
Daisy and Robbie on these shots. Look at Daisy Cam. What's that doing? Look at that.
Jake.
What?
I need you to do me a favour.
What?
I need you to put the scoreboard on.
Me?
Yeah, put the scoreboard on for me.
What?
No, not scoreboard. Sorry, the dice cam. I meant dice cam. I said scoreboard because I'm you.
No, you mean in the corner. Okay.
Steve, honestly, where did you find him?
You weren't being very clear. First you were calling it a scoreboard.
Mate, I found him in a snow globe in Gibraltar.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I have tweaked, Stephen, live on stream. So sorry, people, for watching assets moving around, but you all wanted the scoreboard moving, and we've listened.
Yeah. And that's the kind of stream we do here, guys. We listen to you
There you go. Good.
sometimes.
Perfect there. Nice. That is much better. Bossed it. Much better. Another vote for top left. There we go.
I've also just learned that in America, they have their away team on the left-hand side of the scoreboard.
I didn't know that.
Because Christian has just messaged me saying that. But we're in the UK, so he is the home team. The good old Knights.
Are you done, Michael?
I am.
Are you done flexing
It
there,
didn't take you
Steve?
long.
Or we're practicing the
No, it didn't. I've got 5 models now, so.
Quick game's a good game.
I will say, Steve, it looks so much nicer in the top left-hand corner.
Perfect.
I'm a big fan of that, actually. And I've left a little border around the edge as well, so it looks just nice like an actual live football game.
Cool.
They're half-time.
Pucker. Half-time snacks.
Yeah.
So, Michael, would you like to tell us what you have done with
Yeah.
your wondrous Chaos Knights, please,
Yeah,
sir?
absolutely. So if we start on this side, well,
Yes.
basically,
Yes,
yes, go for it.
If we're doing football, can I be Roy Keane?
No, we
yeah,
went through
go
this
for
at
it.
Gibraltar. You can't be Roy
You-
Keane. You're
you-
Jamie Carragher.
You can be Roy Keane if you have an Irish accent for the rest of the stream.
I think I can do that for the rest of the stream.
And also, can you say that Harry Kane, he has no passion?
That Harry Kane, he's got no passion.
There we go. Okay.
I'll be Chiellini.
You can't be Chiellini unless you grab me by the back of my shirt. The dirty cheat. Right, anyway. Right.
Michael, what have you done with your Knights? We can see lots of movement for some of the big
Yeah,
boys there.
loads
Talk
of
us through it.
movement. So the big boys, well, all of them, doesn't matter how many wounds they've got, they're always moving 13, the big boys, and the other guys are moving 15. So it doesn't matter how wounded I am, I'm still mobile. This guy at the back, he's just stepped backwards. What I want to do is hold this objective, but not give Steve any easy charges to get models on there. So I'm just touching the very back of the objective. And often you sometimes see it in competitive play at tournaments. People will just stick their model anywhere on the objective. They're not taking into account the fact that it's an easy charge.
Yeah.
You know, they could lose the objective easily. So he's there. He's also towing this building so that I can shoot this big vehicle over here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Um,
You don't like the bone breaker?
nope.
That's what it does, break the bones.
And the War Dog with the autocannons has just shot across this way with his 15-inch movement
Yeah.
to shoot some things and also sit on this objective.
I was just putting my CP back because obviously I didn't spend my...
Of course, yes.
My melter bombs.
Yeah, of
'cause
course.
You interrupted before I could do it.
And then over here, we've fallen back from the War Boss. I'm
Yes.
not interested in killing him while he's in combat with me because he's just going to fight on death and absolutely wreck my face.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and shoot him to death. This knight has moved its 13 inches
Yeah.
over here to charge
scrap
these
jets.
guys, the
Oh,
scrap
definitely
jets.
Mick
What I'm
Richards.
aiming to do is deny the primary on this side of the board.
Okay.
And I feel reasonably confident that I can get into the scrap jets and maybe kill a few.
Because you want to get your
And
stranglehold.
this is the stranglehold, right? And now that this guy's worth 10 models,
Yeah.
and each of your scrap jets is just one each,
Yeah.
charging them gives me that objective,
It does.
which is
And
crazy.
you can fall back and charge because you're in knight, right?
Yes.
Can you fall back and shoot?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Which one's the OBSEC one, Mike? Sorry.
This is the OBSEC one.
I thought you could
Okay.
fall back and charge but not fall back and shoot.
It's both.
Oh, it is both.
Yes.
Do both,
But
yeah.
one of them is in your profile, the other one is in the main rulebook.
Okay, cool.
It's, yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mr. Gauntlet Knight has gone over here.
Yeah.
Closest target, obviously, the War Boss.
Yeah.
Not that I suppose it matters in this scenario,
No.
because he's not got Lookout Sir. But charge targets into both, and the War Dog over there has moved through the difficult terrain, got 15-inch move, so 13 inches, still quite far. And I want him to soak up any potential overwatch from the scrap jets, so that the big guy can go in unharmed.
All right, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, over to your shooting phase then.
Yeah. So, where do we start?
I don't know.
I'm going to start with this guy.
Okay.
He's just going to shoot your War Boss.
My war boss.
Just want him out of the way.
Go on then.
So
I love the
We've
chat.
two there. Another one.
You're not Roy Keane, I'm afraid.
You're Graham Souness, which is really funny because I'm Mick Richards. And you won't get that, but I'll show you the video of why that's funny later.
There's 2 wounds
I'm a war boss.
on your War Boss. Yeah,
Just 2.
just 2. It's AP 1.
Now my war boss has
I
got.
don't know why he wants to
Does
be
he get an
Roy King.
invulnerable save?
A 5 up, I believe, for being dead tough.
Because it's the only
Yeah,
one
he
he
is
knows.
dead tough. He's got a 5 up, and I got 6 wounds,
Yes.
and I've got a 4+ save, so I'm on a 5+ either way.
Yeah.
So 1 5, and he's alive.
Yep.
You can do it, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
That's a 4.
It's close.
Not
one
enough
more.
passion.
One more, mate. One more. There we go.
He played for the badge there.
All right then.
3 wounds left.
Steve, do
Cool.
this.
However, I do have 3 heavy stubber shots, and they've all hit you.
No, they haven't.
One's wounded you.
4.
Cool. Okay.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Fine. This night,
Yeah.
we're going to put the Flamer, the Avenger Gatling Cannon, and the Heavy Stubber into this guy.
Wow.
Because he needs to die and not in combat.
Okay.
He's got to go, blood.
So,
He's got to go.
We've got 12 shots.
Look at that shot from Daisy Cam. We can't even. Oh, he's kind of like put in there so you can see.
Yeah, he's facing me off.
How epic he is.
He's ready for it with his killer claw. He's taking names.
So Gaz Briley said about buying the objective markers. So we had 10 in stock, and they all went within about an
Toughness are
hour.
you?
So when they're back, we'll let you know. But keep
You might
an
say
eye
6.
out on the
Toughness 6.
Instagram, please.
Or Gaz, you could just buy DZ ones from JW Gaming. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Always in stock.
And that's not playing for the badge now, is it?
So one's gone through. So it's
Yep, I
one-
caused 2 wounds with my Avenger Gatling Cannon
Or at least you put the heavy flamer in
and the Heavy Stubber.
and the heavy stubber. It's got 1 wound left on the war boss.
Heavy Flamer,
5 hits.
5 hits, right.
Wound on 5.
Come
I'm
on.
actually toughness 6.
The Heavy Stubber.
That's heavy. He's my brother.
Great. Okay, cool. Can that war dog see him? I think so.
You put the belter gun into him.
I'm putting everything I can put into this guy. Because clearly, an entire 500-point model doesn't do it.
What-
So
Oh yeah, because he's got a gauntlet.
he's got a gauntlet
He
as his
doesn't
other.
have a
No,
gun.
and I'd rather not slap this guy with a gauntlet.
So you're putting the multi-melters into him.
Yes.
Cool.
Because I can't see him with him now.
No, because you've
So-
moved him too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to
You
get
could shoot him with
over
this. You could put another, or can you, or
there. I
not?
don't think I can see him.
You could use your indirect gun.
You're right, I could use the indirect gun, and maybe that's a better shout.
It is. So don't stay composed.
You're right.
Use
You're
your
right.
indirect gun on him.
You're right.
And then he's got an indirect gun also.
Yes.
So save your multi-melter till last, alright?
Yes. You're right.
Although you've had a whiffer, it hasn't gone your way.
Yep.
Still stick to your game plan. What was he going to shoot? And just direct the top gun to there.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay?
Excellent. So his thermal was always going to go into this bone breaker.
Yep.
His Avenger
Yep.
can't take the objective off him, but they can get you rod.
They can get me rod. But remember, I got Storm Boys in Deep Strike anyway.
Yes, you're going to get rod anyway.
Stormzy boys.
Stormsies.
Big
An
Michael.
Avenger could hurt these guys. Doesn't have a better target
True.
because that's Ramshackle and Toughness 8.
Yeah.
Um,
So indirect into there.
indirect into him.
Heavy stubbers into there.
Heavy Stubber and Flamer
Okay.
into these.
Yeah.
But they're not a huge priority.
Thermal into this.
Thermal into that, and the Avenger is going to go into these.
Into the
guys.
bikes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So we'll do the Heavy Flamer first.
Yep.
4 hits. That is 2,
Okay.
and you're not receiving the benefit of cover here.
I'm not.
So that is 2 go straight through.
Ooh.
Did you wound your knob?
I think I wounded the knob. Yeah.
I think you wounded the knob. So he's dead.
Yeah.
There's
and
a,
then another.
there's a
Another one.
cream for that, Steve, if you need it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Heavy Stubber into the same unit. They do
Some
all hit.
DP.
No wounds though,
No
because
wounds.
your toughness 5.
I am toughness 5. Indirect gun now.
Indirect
Into the war
gun.
boss?
We'll save that for last.
Okay, that's big. Thermal.
We'll save that for last. The thermal
5
5
shots.
shots,
Into the
okay.
bone breaker.
into the bone breaker.
Good old
Our
Microwave
bone's
gun.
going to be broken.
Oh, 4 hits.
Okay, that's good. Wounding on 3s.
Yes, strength
On
9.
T8.
Okay, we
That's
can
good.
work with this.
Yeah.
It is AP4,
Okay, go straight through. But you're not with an 18, are you?
not within 18.
No.
But it's not going to matter, Steve.
Because...
18 damage.
No.
No, but that's okay.
That's
That's
9.
9.
That's
9
9
is
damage.
fine.
9 is fine.
Cool. And then we've got the Avenger.
So I've got 7 left, I think.
Yeah, I think you're 14. So
No, 16, mate.
16. Oh wow.
Yeah, 16. So I've got 7 left.
7 left.
Yeah.
The Avenger into the bikes.
Mine's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm quick. I've got smoke and stuff.
Cool.
Some quick.
Not bad. 5 minus 2, so 6s. So 1 and 2 wounds on another.
Yeah. Does Makari give me feel no pain?
Maybe.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be lovely. Yeah.
Makari, Goth Orks unit. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So, I can do 4 on the one that basically went through.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. And then 2 more.
yeah, so 1
Oh,
biker.
so I killed 1 biker. Okay, that's
you
all
did,
right.
You did kill a
Yeah,
bike, yeah. What
That's fine.
What
Yeah. Great. Okay. And then the indirect shot.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. This is the important one, guys.
This is the important one.
So that's 1 shot.
I don't know what to say.
Does hit.
You do.
Doesn't wound though.
It doesn't. Liam, you okay?
No. Not okay. Nothing about this is
Look
okay.
at these daisy cam shots. They're incredible. What's Robbie cam shots looking like at the minute?
Really good.
Oh, look at that. That towering foe with his really good gun that killed a bike, 2 commandos, and couldn't kill the boss.
I know
Right,
a lot of my
thing
audience.
is, right.
I know a lot of my audience is in the chat right now, and typically my audience start funds for everything. I want new dice fund for Mike.
New
Tonight.
Yeah,
dice
well-
fund.
Let's be real here, okay? This guy is only 500 points, so you can't expect him
You can't.
to kill more than 1 bike.
You can't really.
If we're honest,
It's
right?
rude.
Right. Okay. The the other knight over here, Barbie,
Yeah.
is going to fire.
Indirect at him?
The indirect will go over here.
Yeah, cool.
We're going to put. Let's see if we can see any. Can't see the bone breaker. So I'm tempted to put some shooting into Gaz.
Just had a text from one of my Irish friends. He said, please never do an Irish accent again.
Is that who I think it is?
I don't know, it won't be.
Oh, not the Irish.
But he did give me winky face, so I think he really...
Not the Irish ETC captain, WTC.
WTC.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yay, new dice fund. Yeah.
I'm going to fire my Avenger Gatling cannon,
Yeah.
It does work here.
and if it's in range, which it isn't. So Avenger at these Orc boys.
Yeah?
The Flamer, but the rest of the guns except the line of sight one don't really have a better target, so they're going to go for these scrap jets.
Okay.
Oh, how good of you.
And indirect, yeah?
Indirect, obviously, onto the war boss.
Okay, let's do that first, because that's exciting. Indirect, here
Is
we
it,
go.
is it exciting though?
The
is the
indirect.
question.
into the
Don't worry,
warboss.
Mike. The new dice fund has got quite a lot so far.
He's got 1 shot for the indirect. He's hit. Can he wound?
No.
No.
Right, moving on. The
I'm actually in shock. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you going to use that melter now?
we're going to fire the Avenger at these boys.
Okay.
So the reason I'm doing this is because
You want to kill some stuff?
I want to get rid of your obsec.
Yeah, cool.
Because it doesn't matter how many models you got over here.
No.
This guy's obsec.
Exactly.
Let's face it, it's not likely.
Yeah, not my
That's
friend.
cool,
You
that's
are not
cool.
my obsessing.
Okay.
So that
cool.
wasn't bad.
That was alright.
So ideally, I just want to kill all of these.
I just want to talk.
And that is -2, so it is going to kill them. You got 1 in cover, but that won't matter because it's AP2. So that's how many?
2, 4, 6 dead.
6 dead. Okay. All right. So there's 2 left.
Oh yeah, there's only 2 left. Okay, cool. 5, 6, and the knob. 1 and a knob.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
So the thermal
Yeah.
into the
Scrap
guys,
jets.
scrap jets. That was the Avenger. Yeah. Thermal. 6 shots.
You needed that earlier, mate, didn't you?
I won't worry about it, mate.
Okay. You're going to charge him?
Oh, I did get 3 hits. That's better than what that looked like. And then it is 3s to wound. You do have 8 or more wounds each, so I do get to reroll the 1. So that is 3.
Okay.
It will go through.
Yeah.
So the first one is 4,
Yeah.
and then the second one is 6, so that is 1 dead. Does it blow up?
No.
No. Okay, and then the last one is 6.
Cool. She's got 3 wounds left.
The heavy flamer, 4 hits.
Oh, you're really putting everything in.
I do reroll 1s because you're 8 wounds or more. Just the 1 at -1.
Go through.
Cool. The heavy stubber. Heavy stubber probably would have gone into these boys.
Yeah, cool.
Just realised I'm bracketed, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Don't worry about it. Carry on. It's all good.
Do you want to heal the wounded scrapjet up?
That's right.
Yeah?
Carry on.
Okay, so he didn't do anything there anyway.
I'll let off.
Thanks.
It's not like your dice rolls have been
Super hot.
The Iron Storm into the guy. Oh no, I did that first.
You've
didn't I?
already done that anyway.
Don't worry, Mike. I'll bring you
Trying
some
to get
DZ
away with
dice.
that.
Yeah.
I'll bring him some DZ dice. He'll be fine.
Okay.
These dice make
Now
everything
remember,
better.
you still have this guy,
I do.
so you still can shoot him with what you were
I
going to do
can.
earlier. And you what? You can. I think you're out of 12, but you can shoot your big gun.
Timo Becker says next to Mike, Stephen actually looks kind of lucky.
Okay. Right. So he's going to put his melter gun
Yeah.
into this.
Into the bone breaker. Yeah.
How many wounds is the wounded
2.
one have? 2. Okay, but we do want him to make that charge. But then if I kill it, it's less Overwatch into this guy.
Yeah.
So actually, it's probably worth putting it in there.
I think you have to kill the war boss right now.
Yes. So he's got a melter gun on top and a
Yeah.
thermal. So the thermal spear is going to go into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the melter gun on top, I can either shoot this.
Like you said, you don't want to
Can't
make your
kill
charge
it.
longer, so just charge the bone breaker, because then it stops me from being tempted to interrupt
Yeah.
if you bracket it further.
So I am going to completely not do that.
Okay, cool. Great.
The melter gun's going to go into the scrap jets,
Okay.
and the thermal spear into this guy.
Okay, cool. So melt gun. You missed.
Cool.
Served you right.
Yeah.
You would hit the bone breaker. Point blank range, get extra hits.
So 2 shots with the spear,
Here we go. This is the
1 hit,
1 hit. You've
1 wound.
wounded.
Hooray! I've wounded you.
Now, if I roll a 5 on this invulnerable save,
Yep.
he lives. For another
Sorry,
day.
Steve. He's already dead. Just doesn't know it yet.
For Phil, because I called the war.
The woo.
That's probably worth a CP.
Let's try it again.
Nah.
Because if he lives, this is massive. It's going to be a flex roll for the orc.
All right. Find them.
Woo. Michael,
Yeah.
love you.
There's
Okay.
there's a pub down the road, mate. I'm just saying.
That's
if
fine.
if you call it
Um,
now,
So when do you use the fight on death? When do you use it?
When you charge me. Like, when, do you know what I mean? Not when you charge me, but
When he dies.
basically, I think when I'm probably targeted as an attack, use a stratagem in the fight phase when a character model from your army has not already been selected to fight in but has been destroyed. Do not remove it from play. So you kill him and then I spend 2 CPs and he fights.
Okay.
Now, this is a fully functional one, right?
Yes. So you shouldn't kill me.
I shouldn't kill you, I'll just take a few wounds off.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not going to do the exploding 5s.
No. I mean, you could.
I could, but I probably won't.
All right.
And it's going to cost me 2 CPs as well. So it takes
Yeah.
me another 3.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right. Well, it's charge phase now anyway. I don't have any more shooting.
You don't.
Right. How long is this charge over here?
From the armature,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at an 8. Well, you're within 8, so you need a 7.
7. Right. Okay. I think that's fine. We're going to go with that first. Would you like to Overwatch?
No.
Cool. Excellent.
So why did you make that charge, by the way? What was the intent of making that charge?
So this avoids this guy taking Overwatch.
Right. Okay. You've got 9 wounds left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But a rocket does 3 damage each.
Yeah, I
Is
probably
the
would.
problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting on 6s, but I probably wouldn't do it. I need my CPs.
Fair enough. CP wise, is it worth a reroll? I'm going to say no. It's not worth a reroll.
Because you've got 1 CP, haven't you?
Got 1 CP.
I might come up there and just roll for him.
Yeah.
Could all take it in turns to do a roll.
Okay, we're going to leave that one.
Yep.
Because a 7 isn't, with these dice, very
Do you want to use
likely.
the black ones? Would that make you feel better?
It would probably, I don't know if they, do these look as
See?
good?
Yeah.
Is that easy to
Do
see?
you know what? At this point, Michael, just do it. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right, we'll do this.
But if they can't see,
Right.
just make up the result.
Yeah, exactly, right? So
Roll it. Just roll it quick.
This guy's going to go into them.
Yeah.
2d6 charge. Oh, he rolled a 14.
Oh, nice.
For 6, right.
18.
He's in.
Sweet.
And I'm going to go
Yahtzee.
as far that way as possible.
You can probably get to there before you start clipping my model with your base.
Yeah, so I actually want to go like this.
Oh, this way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I want to stay away from Gaz.
Oh, of course, yeah. Cool. And then you
So
can
we
pile
go that
in
way,
3
and then
go
I'll
around.
pile in 3,
Yeah, that's
consolidate
good.
3.
That's smarter, actually, because you're actually getting well away from Gaz, otherwise your
Yeah.
armature is there, you wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, okay. Over here then.
Yeah.
Um,
Big knight going in to the war boss.
yeah, I might charge both,
Okay,
because I am quite greedy.
you are.
You definitely kill this guy, so it's not worth charging with him. Yeah, I think I'll charge both.
Yeah. Well, luckily,
I have placed myself within 3 inches of both units.
We were super careful there. Jake turned the dice cam off just as you rolled, so we could say, yeah, you scored a nice 9.
That was the.
No. Well, you see, this is the thing. Always check
yeah.
that you can not fail the charge if you're trying to charge something. And I was within
And
3.
where are you going to go first?
Right, so in this scenario, I'll probably go with the 9 wounded guy.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, because the damage from this isn't going to be enough
Mm-hmm.
to hurt this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to interrupt because you might as well fight on death.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it doesn't
yeah.
really matter. So yeah, we're going to go with this guy.
Yep.
I'll just pile in a little bit.
Yep.
And we are going to hit you
Many times.
many times. I may need another black dice. We'll use a red one. We'll see how it goes.
Michael, Michael,
Yeah,
I love you.
thank you.
Doesn't say it back though.
I love you too, Liam.
I
There we go.
know, yeah, that was forced. That wasn't forced, though, wasn't it?
That wasn't forced.
Look,
I was
this is
There was a
natural.
dramatic delay.
Do you want to see something natural, Liam? Love you.
Right, let's go.
Say it back.
What are you hitting
So
on now?
thanks.
3s.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, so I'm bracketed, so I'm
Yeah.
on 4s, but my trait gives me +1.
That's a nice trait. Cool, good hits, good hits, good hits. Now you're looking for, I'm toughness 6, so you're winning in 3s, yeah?
And that was 18 attacks.
Cool, good. These are D3 damage? Oh. But luckily, don't you reroll once?
I do reroll ones against.
Yeah.
We're gonna. So I have a habit of not rolling the same dice if I roll once.
I don't think it's going to help you, mate.
And this is why.
Personally.
Okay, cool. So this is AP3, so you don't actually get a save.
Alright, so then it's all, and you're over strength 8, so these are all D3 damage.
Yeah. So
First
the first one,
kills
3
it.
damage,
Kills it.
and then
He's dead. Cool.
yeah, that's it. Cool.
So, do I explode? Well, I got 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Okay.
They're gone.
Ginger Steve says that Michael and Liam sound married with that pause. No, Ginger Steve, because he actually said it back eventually.
Okay. Would you like to interrupt?
Probably, I might interrupt with the old,
Does the Bone Breaker get his special bonus if it doesn't charge?
no, it's only when I charge. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure anyway. I don't think I'm going to do it. Because I think I'm just going to let you kill me.
Okay.
Bonebreaker, when this modifies, if it made a charge, I get the extra d6. So, I'm probably not going to do it, you know.
Fair enough.
Because I'm not going to kill you with that guy, as much as I love him, but I'm not going to do it. There's 2
Okay.
CPs to fight. Well, I suppose what's better, the piling in the fight in death. There's no way of getting me out of this in any way. There's no
No.
real differences there. There's going to
No.
be 2 CPs regardless.
Yeah.
So, cool, just, I'm not going to bother.
Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put. I've got 6 attacks on my profile because I'm a warlord trait.
Mhm.
We're going to do.
So I'm spending 2 CPs, obviously, to fight death.
Yes, obviously, yeah. If you die.
If.
I'm going to put 4 attacks
On the war boss?
with my fist onto the truck,
Okay, cool.
which means 6 attacks
Into.
with my feet into your war boss.
Okay, like it. Go on then.
I'm actually going to change that because I'm not trusting these 3 with my gauntlet into the vehicle,
Yeah.
and then we'll do 9 into the boss.
Okay, into the boss.
So into the boss,
Yep.
and then we need 3s. Okay, 4. Just need you to fail 1, preferably 2.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, he's dead. Right, so let me hit the truck, and
Yeah,
then
I'll let you do that, yeah.
you can do your thing. So it was 3 fist attacks into the truck. They all hit. They all wound. It's 18 damage.
He's
Dead.
doesn't explode. Then I got 5 guys inside. You killed a Meganob.
Nice, excellent. That's what I was hoping for.
Right, so I'll do that in a minute.
Yep.
7 attacks back from my war boss.
7.
Yeah, because war, right?
How many does he have base?
Oh, hang on a minute. I looked at the battle wagon.
I think he might only have 6 with the war. Just trying to help myself out here.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Quicker, quicker. War boss, 5 attacks, you're right. I'll pick one at no, I've seen them. Have they all hit?
They have all hit, yes, but you have 1 exploding. I'm happy for you to keep the exploding one, mate.
Okay. It's probably on average.
Because it's
right?
unlikely that
And
would
on
have been
6
the one.
attacks you
exactly.
would get 1. So,
Right, exactly.
So it goes back in then.
Yes.
And this one, I've got a hit again. Hits.
Yeah.
And wounds.
So that's
Yeah.
21 damage.
3, 6. Is that right?
Yeah, 7 times
Yeah.
3 is
That's
21.
right.
So he
Sorry,
nearly
mate.
just one-shot the knight.
That's right.
What is
No, I'm alive. I've got 3 wounds left. That's fine.
Okay, I'll get my mega knobs out.
Because I couldn't kill it with shooting. I've lost 21 wounds.
That is a big trade.
From... Oh my
I don't
God.
even know what to say at this
Oh
point.
my God. Okay.
I'm not sure what to say at this
What
point.
do you say?
I know at this point, Steve should probably offer to take him to dinner.
I did
Yeah.
earlier. I did take him for dinner earlier.
What did you have?
I had chicken.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
burger.
I see. You went out before I got here.
Yeah, yeah.
Michael,
Okay.
what did you have?
He had a burger.
I had a burger as
No,
well.
okay.
He did technically treat me to dinner.
Well, we can go for dinner after this if you want.
Well, it's going to be finished pretty soon.
That was my point.
Now, because you've got OBSEC, I can't even put myself on the objective, you see.
Oh
Yeah.
no, what a shame.
Right.
Okay, well that was my turn.
Nice
You
one.
have some morales. So this commando, for example. Please roll really high.
I might spend 2 CPs to auto pass it.
Just so you can rod. You do also have these 2 boys
But I've
here.
only lost 2 models, haven't I?
Yes.
I'll risk it.
Biscuit for a chocky biscuit. Let's see.
I'll do the big unit first.
Okay.
3. They're definitely running.
Definitely run in, yeah.
But I ignore combat attrition, so 1 model left, he's okay.
Yeah, cool.
So I've just got the knob left.
Just
And then over here, so I've lost my knob, so I'm only leadership 5 now,
Something low in it.
and I've lost 2.
Yeah.
Probably should be okay. I don't really want to spend 2 CPs on that.
Yeah.
3,
Cool.
so I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then over here they've lost a model, so they're probably
They're
okay.
fine, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, sorry about that, mate. It's a bit of a whiffle, wasn't it? You've had
That's
2
all right.
whiffers.
It happens.
Yeah, that war boss though. Get him in your list, guys.
Just don't. Right, so
So did you turn, Michael?
I do get stranglehold. I have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6, no, 5 bring it down points.
Oh, so you didn't bring it down.
Bring it down, yeah.
So taking you to a total of 7.
And I have got stranglehold. I think I may have already said that.
Yeah, and how many units have you killed for grind?
Killed
out
a
of
lot. I
interest?
don't think you can really.
You killed 3.
3, okay.
You killed 3.
Just 3.
So we won't add the grind points on for now,
No,
obviously.
Yeah, we'll see.
We will push you up to where you should be right now, which
Mhm.
is a massive 36 points. Steve, in your start of your battle round 2,
Yeah.
you're going to score how many, sir? Well, you score at the end of your command phase. I don't know if there's anything you can do that affects that. No, cool. So
I'll just get 10 points.
just a 10.
Just 10, mate.
So we'll put you on the 10 primary. Update the scoreboards. Now, some people in chat have said that they would like to have the broken down scoreboard as well as the new scoreboard,
Oh, they want it all, don't they?
which we can't do right now because Steve took the broken down scoreboard off to put on the new scoreboard. But what we can do in the future is do it so that we can bring on the broken down score so you can see a battle round by battle round, secondary by secondary breakdown in the future, and then we can have this permanent scoreboard up, which so far, since I fixed it, Steve, it's staying okay. So we're good.
Glad you fixed it.
But a lot of people saying that it does look really nice in that top corner. I'm a big fan of it myself, actually, to the point where I'm thinking about stealing something similar in the future. But, just doing it better. So, there's been no new super chat. Well, there has been 2 new super chats. I asked for dice funds. John Taylor super chatted $5 new dice fund. Thank you, John, for that,
thank you.
because I think he needs it. And then some idiot called Liam super chatted $8.99. That was me. Mike's new dice fund.
I'll give you a snow globe.
So I did super chat just for you. It definitely had nothing to do with me just trying to get my little channel name in there so people click it and go and sub to that.
Oh, that's clever.
I know it's clever, isn't
That's
it? Yeah.
really clever.
And it makes me look really.
Steve, tomorrow, can you no, next week, can you do a jiggy super chat? Means chat?
So considering there hasn't been any new super chats, I'm conscious. I want to keep it on topic. I want to ask Mike some questions.
Okay.
What's your perfect Sunday?
So, yeah. How'd you like your eggs cooked? No, we've just seen 2. I think we can honestly say pretty horrific turns from the night so far, right?
Yeah.
So at that point, 2 turns deep that were very, very underwhelming in terms of what you've killed and how they've performed for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thought process right now? It's I mean, we can joke about it, but what's your serious thought process right now if you're at the tabletop at a big event?
I think you've got to analyse, because you can't assume you're going to roll bad for the whole game. So you've got to still stick with, okay, all right, I've got less resources than I had, or I've done less than what I have, but I should still be able to do this and this and this.
Yeah.
And you've got to keep going. And, obviously that turned incredibly unlucky not to kill the war boss. All right, and if I had killed him, this would be a really strong position.
Yeah.
But you've got to look at the points. You've got to keep focusing, grind out as many points as you can get. And you can still win. You just might have to play a bit more carefully. And I think that's what it is don't lose your head. Remember that you can still win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, you can judge it however you like, but you can still win. You can pull back. If you've got 1,000 points, they've got 2,000 points. You might still have an avenue, right? But the key is the points. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you look at the board, I'm still strong on this flank.
Yeah.
We've got reserves, we've got mega knobs here, okay, but if everything goes to plan, I can still kill quite a lot with these probably 2 knights that I'm going to have left.
Yeah, I think a key thing to remember is that ultimately it's a dice game, and dice can be this cruel, but typically over the course of all the games of 40k you will play, they will at some point start to average themselves out. Yeah. Sometimes that happens in the game. There's nothing that says that from now on Steve's dice aren't going to start to betray him and yours will start to perform, right?
Exactly, right.
And I think actually, I think Gaz put a comment in there earlier. I'm not going to scroll up and find it. It wasn't Super Chat that said that it was really good at one point to see you take a step back, not lose your head, not fire everything in, and go, right, okay, let's stick to the plan. And said that Gaz had learnt that on the academy, Steve, from yourself. And actually, Steve demonstrated this himself at No Retreat Legends as well. So game 4, I think it was, against Winters. What happened turn 1, Steve, with a rhino?
Blew up.
And then how much of your sister's army did it kill?
20 models.
But he came over to me and I was like, Steve, get your composure. I slapped him around the face a bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, right, now get back out there and show them what you're made of.
Yeah.
And he lost by a point.
I saw that,
but you tried, and that's all that
And it
matters.
ended up 91-92.
Yeah.
But seriously though, losing 20 sisters to a blown up rhino in turn 1, it can be enough for people to go, I'm screwed, I can't pull this back.
Yeah. I mean, at that point I knew it was probably game. But I had to try my best, didn't I?
And you nearly pulled it back.
Yeah. In fairness, there was a turn where I could have had it to a draw. And Winters made 8 out of 8 4+ memorable saves.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Exactly.
If I kill that character, he gets no oath point.
But at that point, if he'd have had the average saves, you then potentially draw or win the game.
Yeah.
You know? Timo Becker has super chat €5, joined in late, so I didn't see too much yet, but I have to say I'm really happy to see some diversity compared to usual orc lists. #Killicans and Gaz. I don't think we typically like to see the standard build on these streams, do we? So,
like to mix it up. Show that we've got different, stuff in play. Right, here we go. I've finished my turn. Now I was really... so I've rodded here now with my commando. And I've rodded over there. Now I haven't rodded over here yet, which is a bit of a problemo. So I need to sort that out. And I need to rod over here as well. So what I've done is I've wheeled my bikes around. They're going to shoot this big knight after these mega knobs have shot. And if he's still got 3 wounds left, the bike's going to shoot, and then the bike's going to charge this guy. Okay, so I'm going to basically keep him out of the game until Gaz can move up and finish him.
Yep.
If this guy's dead, then these boys can make a charge on this Helverin, sort him out. Okay, then Killer Cans are going to, who I dropped in over here because they're in the teleporter, I've got the 3d6-inch charge into this knight. He's got 9 wounds left, so I'm going to shoot him and then charge him. And you don't have enough points to interrupt, but you can overwatch.
Yes.
So here we go then. We're going to dial it in with the shooting phase first of all. I'm going to start off with these knobs of the mega type. Okay. Now remember, the speed war is and the other war is still active, but I just get the extra attack, but not the the extra advance and charge. But I haven't done that anyway, so we're good. Now we've basically got some custom shooters. They get 6 shots each at this range. All right. That's quite a lot of shots. Yeah. 24 shots. Hitting on 5s. Because they're a goth and an orc.
I don't think you should be able to use the black dice
Why?
because they're rolling really well.
Sorry.
VAR.
I'm actually really enjoying the orc.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking them. I think I might run them from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 1, 2. Are they strength 5?
Yeah, they will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, not on these guys because these are custom shooters.
Yeah, custom.
So they're strength 4.
Michael.
How many shots did you have with each?
Michael.
6, mate.
6. Okay.
2 saves, please.
2.
Michael.
Cool. Yeah.
I've given you a dice from Robbie. There you go.
I don't think it's going to help.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's a substitute.
I'm just going to use this from now on. So
Yeah.
we're going to
2
slow
saves.
roll.
Roll
so
that one first. It's cool.
Excellent. Great.
Hey, Jake, that was a 1. And another 1.
Great.
Cool. So
Okay, cool. He's got 1 left.
he's got 1 wound left.
That'll help.
Just a quick one. Mr. Sven Holo Super Chat can't hear Steve. Is the mic off? I've just checked. Your mic is working fine, Steve. There's no problems with it. And Vex has just said I can hear Steve, no problem. So,
Probably my voice.
and it's not even in stereo, so I don't know. It won't be that you've got one earpiece in. Maybe it's one earpiece in. You should be fine.
I'm out of range. Because only range 18. So, gonna have to dacker into this dude.
Yep.
Dacker the
Let's go.
dude.
Obviously, I only get the extra shots at 9, right?
Yes. Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra shots at 9.
Or what? If I spend some CPs, I can get some extra shots.
You can count as being in half range.
Yeah. How many CPs is that?
Probably more than you want to spend.
All right then, probably won't then. Cool. So, I don't know if I'm the. Oh, they do get a lot of shots, don't they?
You do get a lot of shots.
So how many guys are within 9 here? 1, 2, 3 are within 9.
3, yeah.
So they're going to get some extra shots. They're going to get 5. They're going to get 2 extra shots per guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're actually going to get 4 extra shots per guy because
Yep.
they've got 2 of these.
Yep.
So 3 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is
24.
24. Plus then an extra. I don't get the extra shot now, do I?
You don't get the extra shot now, no.
Okay, cool. So 24 plus then another 12 is 36.
Yep.
36 shots, yeah?
That sounds low for this many bikers. So these guys have got 10 each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
So it
Oh,
definitely wouldn't be
Decker
36.
4,
Yeah,
Decker
correct. Yeah,
4,
that's
5.
30, yeah.
So 30, and then these guys will be,
3,
what, 8
6
each?
each.
6 each.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
we've
played
got
the
60.
60 shots.
60 shots, yeah.
We're just half there. I'll do the dice
He
up
was
again.
trying to pull some punches there, Michael.
Trying to do you a favour, Michael.
Trying to do you a solid.
Michael's
Look,
like, just put me in my misery.
It's important to be sporting when you lose, when you're losing or when
You
you're
lose.
winning, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Gracious
That's
in
a few
victory.
too many shots there, Steve.
Is that right, Liam?
60, yeah?
60. Yeah,
Gracious in victory,
And we're hitting on
and the other one in
fives.
defeat.
yeah, cool.
I couldn't remember the word.
And we're wounding on
5s.
5s. But this is AP1.
This is AP.
So 1, 2, 3, 5 saves.
5 saves, AP1. So I take 1. Cool.
Now Gaz is going to shoot. I can't be bothered, but we'll see what he can do anyway. He gets 16 shots.
Mm-hmm.
16 shots, 6, 8,
Is that
10,
in
12,
Dakar range
14. Yeah, he's got range 36, so he's
Oh,
definitely in Dakar
excellent.
range.
Good for him.
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it?
He's quite accurate, this Gaza guy.
Steve.
He is accurate, yeah.
Don't remember him being this accurate.
Well, he's big. And you're big. So it's easier.
Okay,
4 saves.
4
minus-
saves, sure.
-1.
Just -1?
Yeah, 1 damage.
Cool, so 2 more wounds go through.
Cool.
Taken 3.
Cool. Then the
What are the killer cannons got shooting?
they're just going to shoot that thing straight in front of it, and they've basically got a Zuka, a good Grotzucker. So they get 2d3 each. 1,
The Grot Zuckerberg.
3, 4, 5. So that's an extra 2, an extra 1, an extra 1, an extra 2, an extra 2, an extra 2, an extra 1, an extra 1. Cool. And these guys hit on 4s, right? Because they're grots.
They are grots, yeah. They hit on
Yeah,
4s.
boy.
So while the players are rolling that, the dice app that they are currently using, Craig, is the GW dice app that is sadly no longer available. The reason Steve can use it is because he downloaded it when it was available, and then it stays in your Apple
6?
store.
Strength 6, yeah.
But yeah, so that's the dice app. Sadly, you can't get it
3.
anymore.
No minus AP.
But I'd love it back personally.
Well, -1 because of Speedwell, right?
I don't think they get it, right? They don't have speed. They're
No,
vehicle.
everybody gets the AP.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Everything in the army gets the AP.
Just 1 AP then.
Yeah, so 1 went through.
So you've got 8 wounds
He's
left.
got 8 left.
Cool.
Steve, I've tried boosting the player audio as well, so I'm trying to get you guys a little bit louder as well, because people have said that you're a little bit quieter than Jake and I are. It just might be because of my booming sexual voice, but it also might be that your microphones aren't as loud as they could be.
But it is
Well, mine.
booming. Right then, here we go. Charge phase. Here it is. And the war bikes are going to charge into here.
Okay.
In fact, what I'm going to do first of all is charge in with the orc boy behind there. He needs a...
May as well.
He's going to go for it. And he's made it.
What is
Cool.
happening, Steve?
I'm not
Hey,
sure.
Mike, those dice look fine.
So I'm not sure that was a wise move.
No?
Because I don't think you can get 10 models on here without me killing some.
Oh, yeah, you can.
And now I'll be able to kill him.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I'm happy for you to not charge, because I don't think it's beneficial. But if you...
And you count as 10 models, right?
I
And you've
count
got
as 10
obsec.
and I'm obsec.
Yeah,
And there's only 8 bikers.
yeah,
And this guy.
yeah. Oh, I've done it now. We'll go with the bikes.
You sure?
Yeah, yeah, thank you, though. Thank you for pointing that out. That's
It's
all
all right.
good. Because the bikes might kill you.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm not even willing to accept that as a possibility, because at this stage...
They just run you over.
I might have to re-roll
They're
the
going to do
charge.
it
Oh, I've got the re-roll
Snow
charge.
Speeder 80-80 style.
Right, cool.
And just whip a rope around the legs.
Over here,
Yeah.
they're going to declare a charge on Big Boy right
Okay.
here.
So I was debating an Overwatch, but on 6s it's probably not worth it. So you crack on. Cool.
I'm just going to stay within 4 inches of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then within half an inch, okay?
Yep.
So they can swing on him. Then I'm going to spend 2 CPs, and I'm going to do a 3d6-inch charge onto your other knight.
Right.
Right.
Now I might debate an Overwatch.
Can
So
you
for
do
1
it?
CP,
He said might debate, Jake, all right?
No,
I
no.
might debate an Overwatch. Because if I can kill 1 or 2, I'm more likely to survive the combat. What's their combat profile?
Yeah, they're hitting on 4s, and they're getting 3 attacks each.
And their strength and AP?
Strength 8, -3, flat 3 damage, and they're a goth, so they get a extra strength. So actually strength 9.
I don't think they'll get that because
they-
they're Gretchen.
Correct, they
Yeah,
don't get that.
Okay. Hitting on 4s. What am I going to use my CP for? Is the question. It ain't a lot. I'm going to do it.
He's going to go for it.
I'm doing it.
He's
You've
done.
got Ramshackle, which is going to be annoying for
Gone for
my Gatling. So we're going to start with the thermal.
Yeah. 2 hits. 2
2
shots.
shots.
I think you'd have taken the 2 hits.
I would have taken the 2
Good
hits.
shots.
Do you want your CP back?
Cool, I don't get to reroll that.
I think the yes is the answer, Steve.
Oh,
Oh, better.
is this the heavy flamer or the...
This is the Iron Storm on the top,
Okay.
so
2?
2 -1.
Okay,
So that's 4 damage, but it's not because you're Ramshackle.
Yeah, yeah, cool. So just 2 damage.
Flamer, 6 hits. 2 wounds at -1.
There's some toughness 5.
Okay, so I can't kill one, but you never know with the heavy stuff, I know. Okay. Well, that's fine. I was hoping to kill 1.
So 3d6 inch charge.
Yeah.
They're in.
Cool. It's fine. You can't kill this guy. He's invincible. I have absolute faith.
I love killer cans.
Right, cool. So it doesn't matter where I go first, right?
Nope.
They're so funny.
So we're going to go first here with the Mega Knobs.
You're going to increase their damage.
The Mega Knobs. No, I'm not going to increase their damage. You just got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
So I'm getting 3 attacks each.
Mhm.
Oh dear. 1, 2. Oh, I'm just dropping them everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they've all got 4 attacks. I get +1 strength. So I am strength. It's not going to matter. 13. And I get exploding 6s, obviously. So get 3 extra hits. So I'll keep the 3 1s in there.
Yeah.
And
3s will miss.
3s will miss, but hitting on 4s.
Yeah. 4s to wound.
No 3s.
3s, of course, yes.
Oh, it's a bit of a bad roll.
Okay, so I need 4 6s, is what we're saying.
Yeah, because I'm -3, yeah.
Ella Tang has said the mortal wounds from ramming speed. Is that a thing?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we'll do that in a sec.
I'll do that in a minute, yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Right,
Thank you, Ella.
4 6s, guys. Could change the game.
Could do. No.
Okay, do I blow up?
No.
We may as well. No, okay, fine. Cool.
I'll have a quick look what this ramming speed is about.
That's a big one as well, isn't it? How many points is that one?
3 for me.
3 for bring it down.
That one could be Big Michael.
When the unit finishes its charge on a 2+, do D3 mortal wounds. 3.
Cool.
He's got
Right.
So down to 5.
down to 5, down to 5, down to 5.
This is going to be a nice short stream for people, I think, maybe.
Right, and then these guys are just going to pile in. Boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop. Get within half an inch. And we said killer cans, pretty tasty, aren't they?
They're all right.
I think they're
The
alright.
hitting on 4s is
Yeah, shame.
Right.
a
The only
shame.
downside is they don't get
But
the
they're-
clan culture, but
Yeah, but the strength 8 -3 AP 3 is a huge buff from what they used to be.
1.
Yeah, they used to be proper
It's like,
dreadful.
they used to be damage 2, AP 2 or something.
They're
And
real
hit on
cheap.
5s as well, they used to.
How many points are they?
They're real cheap. Hit on 4s.
It's not the answer.
Okay,
Oh, that was good.
okay.
That was
We can roll with this. I'm invincible. I'm telling you now, you can't kill me.
4s. 3.
3.
At -3.
So I need to save one of these. I need to save 2 of these.
Should have saved that CP.
I don't think, you know, I should have killed one of you with the Overwatch. Right, come on.
No, it's
Cool.
gone.
So he's dead. Do I blow up and take one of you with me? No, great.
And they're just going to do their consolidation to touch you there.
is that a big one?
Yeah,
Is that a big one
there's a
gone?
big one gone, yeah.
Another one. Another one.
And then they're just going to swamp the objective, basically. So that the armiger has to charge them to take me off it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the bikes. Just going to pile in and
Yeah.
like that. And like that. And like that. And then get within half an inch. And half an inch. And probably
So you probably want to turn.
him on like that.
Yes,
That's
exactly,
it,
yeah.
And then I can get him within half an inch of that one.
Yeah.
Raxo Man
around
93
there.
did say that you get an additional attack with the killer cans because they're over 3 models apparently.
Oh, okay.
It's not like he needed them.
Oh, really?
And then he'll go to there and get within 6 of gas. Because then he gives
Yep,
them your
reroll
rerolls.
hits, yeah.
So these boys, let's see what these guys can do. These are pretty exciting.
I'm just going to adjust you slightly for your coherency because there's
Thank you,
a
mate.
lot of
Thank
you.
So these boys are getting 1, 2, and they get an extra attack each. So they're getting 3 attacks each and they get a chopper. So they're getting 4 attacks each.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you want to use the dice app?
No, I feel like rolling it.
Yeah, all right.
He feels like
1,
rubbing
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, 6. So you got 6 and then a knob as well. Don't think the knob's going to make a difference.
We do at least get a great shot on the camera. Look.
7.
He's got a killer claw.
Look at that, Steve.
Oh, he's got a claw, is he?
Yeah. And I'm going to spend 2 CPs because I've
That's
only got 2 left.
convenient
What?
that your knob has a claw.
I'll show you on my app.
No, they
I
don't
don't
show
want
him
to see
your
a
knob,
knob
Steve,
with the claw,
please.
mate.
Yeah.
I'll get
Especially if it's got a claw.
yeah.
Of the Desert
See,
Tiger.
Power Claw. Okay.
Power Claw.
Now I'm going to use 2 CPs to get exploding 5s.
Oh,
And your +1 strength because you
Okay.
charged.
Yep, not that it's going to matter.
It will matter because it will make you strength 5.
I'm strength
Wound me
5
on.
anyway, aren't I?
Your strength
Oh,
4
no,
with
strength
normal.
4, yeah.
So the +1 is going to make you win me on 5s instead of 6s.
But doesn't choppers give you +1 strength?
No.
No, -1 AP.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Right. Cool.
Here we go then. Did I give myself an extra attack for the chopper? Yeah. 2 attacks base. That's correct.
Yes.
Here we go then. Exploding 5s. Re-rolling misses.
Does Gaz not give him +1 to hit?
He doesn't know. The
Oh.
war boss does.
But he does give him reroll hits, which is
Oh,
quite
okay.
good.
That's
Yeah, and I
pretty
got
much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Was that
8,
knocked? Was it
9, 10.
10? So just chuck them all back in.
Now, wounding on 5s.
Yep.
I'm literally watching a knight potentially being run over
I know, yeah.
by bikes.
Oh my god.
This is like what all.
What is that?
They're on their mopeds.
What have you just rolled?
It's my dice.
That's disgusting, Stephen.
It's my dice rolls.
You should be ashamed.
It's my orcs.
You've
That's
come,
disgusting.
you've come back
What is
changed
this?
man, Steve.
I'm
from
not sure, but I'm
Gibraltar.
loving orcs. I'm really sorry,
Not
mate.
just more tanned.
-1.
We have said forever, weight of dice wins 40k.
It does.
What orcs do well is weight of dice.
They got some weight
Right,
to them,
well-
that's for sure.
Egg on your face. I rolled just as well.
Cool.
That's 5 wounds.
5. That was lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the knob gets
I can't
5
say what
attacks,
I'm gonna say.
4 attacks even. Cool, sweet.
Oh my god, Steve. Please.
I like the fact that he doesn't even look sorry.
Cool. So 5.
He's like, this is
But
for the
AP3 this
pain.
time. So
Yeah.
6s.
Yeah.
Oh, I've rolled some 6s.
Oh yeah, go on, Michael.
So 4 wounds. So that was 8. So that's 12, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm just bracketed.
Cool.
So,
And then my other knob.
yeah.
He's got a big chopper.
Cool.
1 extra hit. Nothing. Cool.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to hit you back now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm obviously going to hit this boy.
Yeah, I'll pick him up then. How many are you putting into him?
We'll put 2, so 6 attacks into him.
You sure? Oh,
That should do it. Because remember, I'm still hitting on 3s, even though I'm bracketed.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just get an extra attack.
Mad.
yeah.
So now I get, so I'm 18,
Yeah.
and I've just put 6 into you, so 12 into the bikes.
Nice.
I still hit on 3s, and then wound on 3s, oh my god. And then AP3, so the first one, second one, and then, so that is, Makari's not here, so 2 bikers are dead.
2.
2, just the 2 from my 18 attacks.
Let's get rid of those 2. Stop you from falling back over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I will punch you here with this guy.
Yep.
So he's got 5.
Yep.
Actually, he hasn't got 5.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
Matt Chin said orcs in your new army now, Steve?
Yeah, they are.
Cool, great, excellent.
Yeah.
Right, okay,
Yep.
cool.
So,
So you got 6 that turn for big game, didn't you? Because you dropped the 2 big knights.
Yeah.
But I killed 4 units, so I get grind.
So you get grind, put you up to 6 and grind in total.
Any other secondaries?
yeah, I got engaged in all fronts for another 3 points.
Did you rod again as well?
I did. Double
you-
robbed.
You're now on 4 points on rod.
Yeah.
So now I have to put this across to here. So
You're holding 3 objectives.
Yep.
I'm holding 3, so you're going to get 10 points. as
Yep.
well.
So the end about round 2, before we score the primary, orcs are on 40 victory points to knights 39. And then when we score the primary for knights, you get 10.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're going to go up to 49 victory points, putting you just 9 points in the lead going
Okay.
into battle round 3. So the scores are
Yep.
closer than it looks on the table. Obviously, Mike's now lost some of his biggest assets,
Mhm.
which means he's going to struggle now to return fire and deal as much damage, especially on that grind selection as well, right? But it's still all to play, and we still might get a sit in McDonald's yet, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really interesting, actually, because a turn ago, without the balance FAQ update, a turn ago we could have called this.
Yeah, absolutely, we could have.
Maybe even turn 1.
Yeah, I agree.
The only thing that's sort of kept me points-wise in the game
Yeah.
is the fact I have OBSEC, or I
And
count
your
as 10
stranglehold,
models.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's big. And actually, if you do well here,
Yeah.
you're back in this. because
Exactly.
Those killer cans could melt to that Mr. Melter gun.
Yeah.
This guy could pick up these guys in shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he can do work into the bikes, and then I'm literally just got gas left.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it all could change.
All hail the playtesters that came up with that balance FAQ sheet, eh, Steve?
Wow.
So we move into Knights Turn 3, Battle Round 3 now. You've done. I mean, you've still done okay, Mike. We've got 2 turns of 10 on the primary. We're doing okay on the secondary so far. Let's see what we can score in this round. See if we can keep Knights in the game. We do have some super chats as well. Charlie Thayer super chat $2 saying Steve should do a semi-lewd Christmas calendar. There's probably one already out there, mate. Just Google it. Don't Google Stephen Box on. Just honestly, click on images. It's vile.
It is, honestly. It is
One man's
something else.
vials, another man's.
Now it's just up in posters all across half of my bedroom.
It's always been my big page.
But whilst Mike goes into his movement phase and he's clearly playing Knights, I want to ask Steve a question which comes from David McGovern for $4.99 US. What is everyone's thoughts on the 14 Armiger list with the new rules? How would you deal with it? So there is this new theory with the new FAQ that we've just spoken about, and Knights gaining obsec for Armigers and counting as 5 models, that a 14 Armiger list is actually incredibly strong. Do you agree? And if you were to run into it, how do you deal with that kind of list in the future? Or do you just literally play objectives like you normally would?
Well, I mean, that's actually a lot of OBSEC models.
So it's an interesting one that just needs to be double checked. Do they get the OBSEC if they don't have any Titanic models in there?
I believe they do. They just gain obsec now, don't they? And count as 5 models.
Because if they do,
It's
that's
just
a
if-
bit of an issue because the list was very strong already.
Yeah.
Especially with all the Forge World Moirax, lightning locks everywhere, extremely powerful shooting army. Now they have the thing that they were lacking, which is bodies. Right?
Send me a link to those Forge World models.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
My friend Phil has about 6 of them. So
So how do you deal playing against that? So let's say for example they do gain obsec with no Titanic, which I think they do if I remember rightly.
Okay, so we need to look at what their secondary picks are. Stranglehold's going to be one.
Guaranteed.
They're probably going to have to take to the last because they can't guarantee grind them down anymore. Because they obviously have a lot of units. Yeah, and we've seen in this, there's been a couple of turns where I could have got grind.
Yep.
So I don't think grind is a given. They probably have to take to the last. Which means you can probably whittle down, if you're careful, just get down the units down to half and you'll start to take down their score there. And then actually when you start to look at their other secondary options, what do they really go for? Especially if you've built a list that doesn't really give up many secondaries. So they might be forced to take an assassinate or bring it down. So they're going to be really potentially struggling on that option because they don't have the ability to add in scions, which they used to do, that style of list, where they can just come down in rod, 5 inches away and everything else. So they're losing the access to doing banners, rodding, they won't be able to potentially... Grey Knights, obviously, I mean, that's a tough matchup because that's a lot of 15 points on a Border Witch, right? So as long as your list doesn't give up too many secondary points, and you've got to play to... Yes, they'll probably outscore you on the primary for most of the game, but and as long as you are constantly thinking, right, I'll just hold 2 objectives, do the bare minimum, don't overstretch yourself, don't overcommit, and just focus on playing the secondaries that are in your control. They're not going to. It's not going to be, I think, in most cases, like a big scoring army. They'll probably be looking to get around the high 80s, 90s, and that's where you need to pitch your points as well. So make sure you're going for the secondaries. The bring it down should be 15 points. Engage in all fronts could be. If you just get an easy 10 to 12, nice, and then maybe one other Codex secondary, and you're up there. 40 points on the primary. Obviously, if it's a hold 2, hold 3, and then terrain is a big swinger as well.
So
move blocking is going to be massive because obviously they can't move over models. So yeah, you need to use all those little tools in your toolbox.
I think that talking about secondaries, I think some of the looking at the picks you've got for the Orks tonight is almost a perfect pick against that list specifically. So bring it down is almost too good not to take. So each of the small knights giving up 2 victory points, 14 in the list, I think he said. Yeah, 14. So that's 28 points available there. That's a guarantee, right? You want to be doing that. 7 knights to 8 knights, you're going to get max on bring it down. The other thing about Retrieve Octarius data and engage on all fronts, which I really like, is they are non-interactive with your opponent secondaries, really, right?
And they're synergistic.
Yes, they are, absolutely. So what you're doing with engage on all fronts and Retrieve Octarius data is you're taking secondaries that your opponent struggles to stop you from scoring with that list. You can't screen easily against engage on all fronts with 14 knights because you don't have massive footprints. But you're also looking at secondaries where you start it in your turn, you score it at the end of your turn, and they can't stop you from doing that. And they can't play that trade game points-wise with you that way. So I think looking at the Orc secondaries tonight, they're a strong choice against that kind of list, personally.
8 moves.
But anyway, David, thank you so much for the super chat. Hopefully that answered your question. So think hard about your secondaries. Hope that your list doesn't give up many, or build your list to not give up secondaries, and try and score some of those ones like Retrieve, like Engage on all fronts, those ones that he can't really stop you from scoring. Yeston Jones, £5. The only thing keeping the stream from being depressing is Stephen's constant use of the word knob.
Just the sergeant in the squad.
I know, Steve. We all know. You're enjoying it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm really.
You're
loving
liking
this.
the Orks.
I'm loving it.
You enjoy playing with your knobs.
I am.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
We haven't had a chance, have I?
Mike is deep in thought, considering I think he's got, what is it, 3 to 4 models left on the
He
table?
has
tough.
3, I think.
Got 3.
It's tough.
And just going to show as well that just with 3 models left, having had some complete and utter devastating turns, still looking at how he can play this, how he can maximise the scores, how he can play the primary game, how he can interact in the secondary game as well.
That's why we love
you
him.
move blocking me.
Yeah.
Wow.
See? Just
Wow.
like that.
So you move blocking the knights here. Love that.
Yeah.
And big boys come over here to shoot
Yeah.
in
Shoot and charge them.
the mega.
The issue I have here is obviously he can't shoot in combat because they're blast.
Yeah.
So he can't do anything to those meganobs in
I
combat.
don't think they are blast.
Nah, they're not
I feel
blast.
like well, it's
They're
2d3 shots, right?
They're not
Yeah, but
blast.
it's not blast.
The thermal melter is blast.
Okay, well either way,
It's
This is
80
probably the
minus
best
1 though,
shout.
so I've still got a 3+ save.
if I stay in combat, I block myself from charging you.
You do, yeah.
Okay, and if I stay there, I die to gas.
Exactly,
Right.
you do.
And if I want this game to go on and give me a chance to score more points, I have to sacrifice a turn of points.
And if you get rid of this
In order to
unit,
do
I
that.
can't rod with that unit.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going to limit me down to 8
8
points
rods,
rather than
exactly.
12. Because I got my jumpy die, this Storm Boys to come in.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My main issue over here is I'm not confident he can kill them
And take me off the objective.
and take you off the objective. So he's probably going to charge and stay on the objective within an inch. I don't know if that's even possible. There is a guy here.
Yeah, you can do that.
I
Yeah.
think so. Okay, so we could do that.
Yeah.
Shoot them obviously with everything.
See how it goes.
There's no way to get line of sight with this guy on them, which is a
No.
bit annoying because I want to fire the melter at them.
Yeah.
If I fire the melter here and kill them all, I can't charge them.
No.
Can't get the point. So I've accepted I don't have stranglehold this turn.
Yeah.
Right. But what's important is that they're dead.
Yeah.
Whether I get on the objective or not,
Yeah.
not important this turn.
All right then.
So
Shooting phase.
Yeah, shooting phase.
Big boy.
Well, we're going to kick off with this guy over here.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. So he's got his normal melter gun. There's a wounded guy, right?
Yeah.
How many wounds have they got left?
He's got 2 wounds left. That's the
2 left. Okay.
So it's the melter gun, yeah?
This is the melter. So I'm going to fire the D3.
Can I give you a suggestion?
Yes, of course.
If you fired this guy first,
Yeah.
he could put the indirect one into there.
Right, but you've got ramshackle.
Yeah.
So I'm only damage 1.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
Yeah, 2 would need to go through.
it's a decent shout because I could maybe.
Feels like it's a waste
pick
of a
the
melter
one-
gun, but anyway, if I didn't
Yeah.
have ramshackle, it would have been smart.
You know what? It might actually be worth it because I
Yeah.
feel like he's got the firepower to take these on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. I think that's actually a good shout, even though they've got ramshackle.
Yeah.
So he's going to fire everything
Okay.
at these 4. Okay?
Yeah.
Now the bikers, they did hurt me, but I've move blocked you. You can only hurt this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we're going to go with.
Cool.
Right.
So indirect first. See if you chip off that last guy.
Yeah, indirect first. 4
4
shots. We are hitting on 4s now because
2
I'm
hits.
bracketed. We just need 2 wounds here. Just the 1, -1.
Oh. He's
Cool,
okay.
he's fine. We've got the thermal into these knobs. We've got 2 shots, no hits, and then we've got the Avenger.
Liam's shaking his head. It's either at the chat or at you, mate.
So the 3s do miss now.
Yeah.
So So that is 3 at -2. Okay, so that's 1 dead.
Yep.
The heavy flamer, 5 hits. 3 wounds, -1. So just a wound on another. And the heavy stubber, 1 hit, 1 wound, 2 up save.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so that's all of his shooting. So now we will do the melter, and obviously
Yeah.
we're going to put everything into that unit.
Yeah.
We'll do the D3 first. So 2 shots,
2 hits.
2 hits,
1
1 wound. It will go straight through,
And dead.
but it's 2d6.
Oh, he's only got a wound.
Yeah,
Does it explode? No. 1 down.
2d6, pick the highest rather.
Then
The
your
melter gun hits, doesn't wound.
Oh.
At this stage, I'll put a CP into it.
If you do that,
Yeah.
I'll be able to remove this guy.
Oh, of course.
And you won't be able to do that thing you want to do.
Yeah. But then will I be able to...
And you might fail your charge here, so I would keep it.
Yeah. Okay.
You want about, are you able to kill enough and survive?
Well, I'm just thinking, if I kill one with shooting, and you do remove that one, if I charge and I kill another one,
Yeah. Oh, you
I
might.
might be able to get on your objective
Yeah, true.
instead of mine.
Yeah.
And I've realised that the charge here is huge. In fact, probably bigger. than
Okay.
this. So we're going to save it for the charge.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
And sometimes sportsmanship is even just advising your opponent like that and just saying, oh, maybe there's a better way of doing this, right? You're not saying do this. It's just like there are options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can actually be well annoying when your opponent keeps chatting to you and you're trying to think.
Sorry.
When when you're in like the zone, some people are like, oh, do this. I'm like, I got this.
Sorry.
Cool.
You mean that my coaching pep talk didn't help?
So let's charge.
Where?
Here.
Okay. See, you've rolled a 3. I think you're
Just
in.
about in, yeah.
Just give it to him, please.
He's in.
Shouldn't even have to
Think about it.
think about it, right? Okay, so he's in, and then over there we'll go in.
You're in. Then 11.
He wants it.
Yeah, so he's in. We're touching my objective.
And within an inch. Yeah.
Touching.
Within an
You-
inch, cool. And there isn't realistically a way you can pile around onto
No.
mine. Not that you need to, because you're going to get 15 anyway.
Yeah.
You don't have CP to interrupt?
Nope.
So we'll just go here.
Yep.
So we've got 18 attacks
Mm-hmm.
Is that the big night?
This is into the Meganobs.
into the Meganobs. Just go and chop them in here.
I think
this
these guys are not long for this world.
3s to hit you.
They killed a big knight, so I'm happy with that.
I mean,
They only had a wound to take. But anyway,
it was really the boss
they would
that
have
set
done
the
it.
tone for the...
They would have done it.
so this is all
anyway.
AP3.
Yeah, cool.
So,
So 5 ups.
5s. Decent.
Damage.
If I roll really badly, you could live.
So first one takes a wound.
So that'll kill him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Next one,
Takes a wound.
Oh my god.
Takes a wound.
that'll kill him.
Yeah. And then one left.
Yes. So I will CP that.
Okay.
I think that's a wise thing to CP.
Yeah.
Although I do control the objective currently.
Yeah.
You will hit me back,
Yeah.
but
You can pile into me.
you won't be able to rod anyway with him because you'll have to fall back if you
Yeah.
want. You'll probably stay in combat.
Yeah.
You might fall back just to shoot me, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What would you do, Steve?
Um.
Because what else am I going to use my CP for?
Oh, true. But then you get 2 next turn.
And I could use the CP potentially over here.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth leaving it.
Yeah.
I will pile in.
Yeah. Just so I can't rod. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't rod.
Because the likelihood of you actually killing him is low because you'd need
Yeah.
to roll a 5 or a 6. So
Exactly.
you've got a 33% chance.
If I-
Roll it.
yeah.
Just see what you'd have done. Okay, so you've been in exactly the same situation, but without
So
CP.
I rolled 1 damage with every single wound.
Yeah, it was not good, mate. we know your rolling today has not been the best.
Right. Okay, so this other guy, I'm not damaged, am I, this guy?
No, you're
It's
fine.
not hurt. So he's going in. That is 4 hits.
Yeah.
We're wounding on 2s.
You are.
This is savage.
Right, so...
Do you want to reroll that one?
Everyone gets a pity roll, Mike. Just take it. It's
all right,
okay.
I'll take it at this stage.
Yeah, just have
Okay.
it. Please.
I will CP the other one because it would kill.
Did you even roll that?
Oh my!
What is happening? That was 3 ones in a row.
No, I think you just kept dropping it. We need to work on your wrist action, mate. It's just you got.
You haven't yet taught him the flex roll, Steve.
I know. Well,
He's just a novice.
yeah, I know.
So,
Some things.
with the super chat money tonight, you can invest in some dumbbells.
Yeah.
In about 6 months' time, we'll be seeing Mike flex rolling all over the camera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
okay.
help rolls,
Good.
especially
Yeah.
walks.
Cool.
Right, what's the damage, mate?
So it's 3 each.
Okay, so 4 went through, so you killed 2.
Yeah.
So I'll get rid of that one, and I'll get rid of that one.
Cool.
I don't understand.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's physically not like. I don't
Okay,
know, I don't know.
so you get to strike back.
I mean, I've kind of pulled myself out of
You
combat.
pulled yourself out of combat. Would you have wanted to?
Probably.
Probably not, right?
That's all right.
I mean, you've been sporting here.
Okay.
I'm more than happy.
So I'll keep that going base to base, yeah?
Yeah, because there's no reason not to, right?
Yeah, and I could just, because I just wanted to stop you from consolidating onto that objective, you see.
Right, but if we look at it this way, I can only be on 2. And
Yeah,
you've already got
so it
3
doesn't
here,
change the
so it
primary.
actually doesn't change the primary.
Cool, so I get 6 attacks then. They miss, 4 hits.
Mm-hmm. 3's to wound.
3's to wound, 3 saves.
Cool. Okay, so I can't die here, which is important. I do make 2 saves.
Wow.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes,
so I take 3 damage,
you've
down
used
to
your good
9.
ones. Done. You've used your good ones up now, Mike.
He's back to
9.
9, cool.
Yeah.
All right then.
Okay.
Then my attack's back here with my big knob,
Yep.
mega knob. What are you laughing?
So this is, I assume, your sergeant, right?
He only gets 3 attacks.
The sergeant gets another one now?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
they're the same, because they're all just mega knobs.
So 2 wounds. I save 1. Save's coming out of
2
the
damage.
woodwork now. So I'm down to 10.
Cool. Right.
Okay.
You don't get stranglehold this turn.
Don't get stranglehold. In terms of grind, I haven't actually killed anything.
Morale check.
Oh, you've got a morale check.
They failed it.
So he fails.
He's
Cool.
dead.
Okay. Perfect. I've killed 1 unit, I
Did
believe.
you bring
2. I've killed... No, I went first. 1 unit.
Did any vehicles die?
No.
Oh yeah, you killed
No,
2
you
killer
killed-
cans.
Oh, 2 kilocans.
3
Yes.
kilocans.
Cool.
3
3.
killer cans.
Yeah.
Was that a
3
point each?
kilocans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 10.
I'm trying for you, Mike.
All right.
Come on.
I'm Team Michael.
I'm Team Michael.
I think the chat's team, Michael, as well. There's a lot of... Easton Jones is celebrating being a captain for 2 months and said, can you let Mike know I offer a service for burning dice? I think he needs it. Andy Down super chat £5 saying, please God, someone buy Mike a strong drink. I think he needs it.
Don't drink, do you, Mike?
I don't actually drink, no.
I'll take it for him.
The strongest apple juice I can find.
I'll
so.
take it for him. I'll take it for him. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't drink often.
Steve, you need a morale on your killer cans
Oh, that's a good point.
because I think they are not very good leadership.
Okay.
Cans and
But
Ralph.
you do that when you're
yeah.
ready.
Mike has birthed a new
I rolled
Chaos
a 1.
God.
No.
Damn it.
Mike has birthed a new Chaos God. the
If
God
you'd
of
rolled
ones.
a 6, because I'm iconoclast, another one runs.
Yeah.
So that actually would have been both kilocans.
Oh dear.
When killer cans die from morale.
Oh, I know, right?
Super chat from David McGovern, $19.99 US dollars. Amazing answers, loving all the new changes, but some of this lists that are being brewed can be quite daunting to face. Looking forward to the upcoming lessons in the academy to help me out. You're very lucky if you're in the academy because the doors are currently closed, aren't they, Steve?
They certainly are.
Do we know yet when the doors to the academy are likely to reopen?
I think we've decided with February the 14th. Is that right?
It might be 7th.
Might be the 7th or the 14th of February.
When's
Very early
LVO?
February.
That is basically the last weekend of
January.
20th-ish?
27th, 28th.
So what we're basically looking at is when the new IT season starts, is when the academy will reopen.
Pretty much.
Roughly, right?
Yep.
The strongest apple juice there is. They like that, chat. They like that, chat.
So I'm rodding over here with...
Yeah.
do I want to rod over here? No, I'm going to rod over there.
Okay.
Rod in this quarter. Stormboy's going to rod over there.
What turn is this? 3?
Turn 3, yeah.
Bottom
Yeah.
of 3.
Are you sure?
I mean, I probably could go...
Because I'm less likely to be able to kill these grots before they get over there, but at the same time, have they got the movement to get
I'm going to go here, mate.
Yeah,
To be
okay.
fair, the way you're shooting, you'll probably never kill the grots.
Yeah.
I've got to be 6 inches away from the edge. To rod, like that.
Yep, perfect.
Cool.
Steve, what did you score in the primary, sir? Sorry, was it just a 10?
15.
15, mate,
You
yeah.
maxed the 15, did
Yeah.
you? Uh-oh.
Yep, I had to give the 15 up in order to have a longer game.
Right. Here we go then, shooting phase.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to bother, so charge phase.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
I'm going to start off with Gazgul into, again a CP, into this armature right here.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Gaz. Come on, big boy. You can do it. I rolled a
9. I don't
9.
think that's quite in there.
He's got, here we go,
10,
right?
that's- Yeah, you can re-roll it. But I think I'm
I'm
out.
within a 10.
Is that within 10? I think it's out of 10.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I put it oh, so close.
It's very
We'll
close.
say it's out. We'll say it's out. We'll say it's out.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
I saw the 6 then.
Saw the 6.
I saw the 6, right, the bikers are going to go into the armature.
Mm-hmm.
7.
7.
Come on, bikers. Biker mice from Mars and all that, you know. And then they just pile in.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Sorry, Gaz. That's it.
Right.
Uh,
Gareth. Sorry, Gareth.
Sorry,
Gareth
Gary.
Thacker.
Or Gary.
Over here first.
Yep.
Gary.
Did you want to shoot me with your stuff over there? Oh, I guess you got no AP now, so it's not
No, it's
hugely
not
worth
bad.
it, is it?
I am genuinely terrified to see what Steve comes up with orcs in the future.
It's only 27 bikes. And Gaz.
I mean, there's a lot of people looking at 27 bikes, and there's some tasty new Army of Renown rules.
On Here We Go, can you not just reroll one of the dice if you want to?
They changed it, sadly.
Changed it, yeah.
So you have to re-roll both dice.
There's a question from chat I didn't know the answer.
No,
So
it's
thank you,
fine.
chaps.
Yeah. The 8th edition ruling was that.
I like Goths, you know.
Yeah, no, I think they're one of the strongest ways to play.
I think they're cool.
I think most importantly, they're really interesting.
Yeah. There you go. 5 minus 1.
Cool. Winning on 5s, yeah.
Yeah. Take
So
3.
3 go through. Excellent.
Then the boss knob.
Yep. Two.
Yeah, be 2.
2
Yeah.
rounds, yeah. Both go through, so 4, 7 damage.
Cool.
So I've got 5 left.
And I'll just
Cool.
consolidate.
I will smack you back because I've now got an extra attack. Cool.
Yeah, you missed. Over there.
Yeah,
You get
I
to
get to
fight.
fight first, don't I? Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously I'd have done that first. So I do have an extra. No, I don't because I'm on 9 wins. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the red dice.
Okay.
I'm feeling the strength
Are
in
you?
the red dice.
Corn.
Yeah.
Corn wants it.
Feeling the strength. See? I felt the strength.
Corn wants it.
So he has actually killed both
Wow. Okay, cool.
because he's strength 12 minus 4. Oh, hold on.
What?
He would have killed you anyway
Yeah.
because he doesn't have the extra attack because it's second round of combat, but
No
4
worries.
would have killed the unit.
Okay. Right, so that's them dead.
Cool.
So, yeah. That's that then.
Any turn, Steve, what'd you score?
Engage on fronts for 3 points.
So you're up to
2
9 on
points.
engage.
2 points. 2
Just
points.
2, yeah?
2
So
points.
puts you up to 8.
No, I will get grind.
You rodded up to 8 again, so you gained your additional 4. Did you bring anything down? You didn't, did you?
No, he didn't bring anything
Which
down.
does mean that Michael's going to push his grind up to 9, which is not too bad. So if I now add this up on this scoreboard, it made my
Sometimes
life
you've got to
harder.
push your grind up to 9.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah. Come on, Gaz, get in the fight, man.
So that's it. That's the end of battle round 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Knights, 55 victory points. Orcs, 61 victory points. Michael, how many primary are you going to score in battle round 3?
10.
10 points.
So you're going to get 10.
Yep.
This is closer than I thought it would be at this stage. I'm not going to lie to you.
You're hanging in there.
Yeah. Well, it was key giving you the 15 points because it allowed me to get 10.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Gaz would have just picked up this big knight.
He would have. He's hungry for it.
Yeah.
You'd have thrown it around.
Right. We can do this turn then, mate.
Okay, so I get a CP.
Sorry.
Also, the chat pointed out that if you open the academy on the 14th February, that's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
See, what a great Valentine's present. You could tell your partner if you're thinking about it. Look, if you really loved me, you could get me a Vanguard Tactics Academy pass.
What, that's guys buying it for their missuses so they can
Works both ways.
look at you?
Both
You
ways.
can buy a family pass, a
Right.
couple's pass.
You could do a couple's pass.
A couple's pass.
If you really love me, you'd give me a Vanguard Tactics Academy pass.
Me and Jake can have a couple's pass. Go on, Mike.
What are we doing for Valentine's Day?
I don't know, I haven't decided
He's going
yet.
over here.
What day is that? Hang on, I'm gonna look.
He's got 5 left.
There is a lot
What I'm
of
actually gonna
sympathy
do
in the chat for
Just
Mike
tag
and his
both
rolling.
objectives.
Why?
So Jake,
It is a
I've
Monday.
muted you to the table right now.
All right,
65 points for Knights right now. I have to be honest with you.
Michael's.
I'm actually surprised it's that high.
Michael's an extremely good player, so I'm not too surprised to see him pull this back. How he's thinking about the game is exactly how you need to when you're in this position.
Yeah.
He's not got tilted as much as he easily could have. He's playing with composure, and he knows what he's doing. He's trying to grind up as many points. But I could even see him. If Steve has a few whiffers and Michael's dice getting to get, I could see Michael taking this.
I can't.
My bold prediction, but
I just think Steve's still got too much on the table. But maybe I'm wrong. It's interesting because the grind, I think, is going to start to be more difficult. No, maybe not actually, because he's only got, 2-3 nights left?
it's now actually harder for Steve to deny him.
Yeah.
Well, depending on what happens, like obviously we could just have a turn where
Yeah, absolutely. So it sounds like they're happy at the table. So I'll unmute our wonderful players. Michael, only 3 models. Jake and I have just been talking, right? Start in battle round 4. We're in battle round 4 now? No, battle round.
Yes.
Yeah, we're in battle round
Yeah.
4 now. 65 points in battle round 4, considering, and I think chat will agree with us now, considering the horrendous luck you have had with your dice tonight. And let's be clear, we often say you can't blame dice for a game, and this is kind of case in point. I don't think I have ever seen, and I'm not being horrible here, I don't think I've ever seen such a horrendous amount of luck on dice in a game, and you've still scored 65 points. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
So with just 3 models left, talk us through your thought process in
Okay.
battle round 4.
So I want to keep scoring points, turn 4 and turn 5, right? And the key to that is stopping Steve from killing me, all right? And also killing Steve, okay? So I need to avoid Gaz at all costs, okay? He will kill a unit and then that's probably game over. What I also need to do is start targeting his objectives with whatever spare firepower I have. I have an opportunity here to deny Rod. So I'm going to try and spend the next 2 turns stopping him from getting the full 12. So this turn we're going to try and kill the Storm Boys. We've moved over here with this Armiger. So the next turn he's got an opportunity to swing over here and go after these grots. Makari has a 2-up invuln,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to bother shooting him,
No.
right? So the Iron Storm is probably going to go into these grots just to thin their ranks, okay?
Yeah.
Thin their numbers out. And then the rest of the weaponry is probably going to have to go
You
for
got
those
the
guys.
Storm Boys, yeah.
These guys are less of a priority.
Yeah.
I just have to kill the Storm Boys,
Yeah.
basically. I've been looking at it, and Stranglehold, the only real way I can get Stranglehold is if I kill all these grots.
Yep.
And
Or they
with-
failed morale, right? So.
Yeah, or if they fail morale. And I'm just thinking maybe I stick this guy here so he can see the grots.
Okay. Yeah.
And chat have stated you can't hold 2 objectives with a single model. That was
No.
old rules. You can hold both, right?
So one model, a unit can hold up to as many objectives as they can.
Right.
However, one model can only hold 1 objective, but you can declare which one you want to hold.
When?
Well, I suppose when it becomes relevant.
Yes, which is the key here. Because if Steve moves over here, kills this guy and sits on this objective, I can just say, I'm holding that.
Yeah.
Instead of the other
2,
one.
You can hold that one.
So
Yeah.
you don't. So this is really interesting then, because I didn't know this myself. So you don't have to. I thought you declared at the point in which you were holding both which one you were holding.
Well, it just says that you basically you can only hold 1. It doesn't say you have to declare it. So,
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Top tip right there. Like it.
Okay.
Loving it, Mike. Loving the tactics.
Mike's playing fantastic over it.
He absolutely is.
I was just saying that. I was saying how good of a player Michael is.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
thanks.
playing fantastic.
Mm.
You're doing well.
Okay. On that
You ready,
note,
Mike?
I am ready.
You ready for your favourite part of this game?
I am ready.
Rolling dice?
Yeah.
Steve once said
Here we
that
go.
if he could not roll dice in 40k, he'd enjoy it more.
You have heard that.
Michael's now joining that sentiment since joining the team.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the big knight. We're going to put everything,
Yeah.
bar the Iron Storm, into those Storm Boys. Okay. And I've got 1 CP.
Nice. Look at that.
The
shot.
Iron Storm's going to go into these 8 grots.
Okay. Big knight there. Teeing up his targets.
So we're going to do the grots first.
Yes, Robbie. That is a
4
shot.
shots.
That is an epic shot. You got Gaz. Oh no, Daisy, that's yours, isn't it?
No, that's Robbie. But then if
That's
we go-
yours? Yes, that's yours. Yes, Robbie. That is yours. I got well confused then.
Okay. So I've killed 2 grots with the Iron Storm.
Oh, have you now?
Yes.
Good start.
Sorry, Daisy.
He's not.
So what I absolutely have to do
No,
this turn,
sorry.
I guess it's not that important because I'll kill you in combat. Ignore me. I was thinking I need to get these grots down to less than 5 because that way the armature counts as 5 and can take objectives off them. Right, okay, rest of the shots. The thermal, 5 shots.
Oh dear.
We're only in it on 4s. So it's 1 dead.
Oh, when I saw those 3s, I was like, at last. And then when you said they're only, oh no.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Sometimes you just have to take it as it is. This hopefully should do it.
Who's that into?
This is the Storm Boys, yeah.
Oh, kill him.
So they're dead.
Good. Flip him.
AP2,
Why are you hitting on 4s, by the way?
because I'm bracketed.
Not because you're shooting over the dents.
No,
Okay.
because I can draw a line from here
Yeah.
to the whole of a model.
Yeah. At the time that you're picking
At the
it.
time that yes, exactly.
So
Yeah.
they're all dead now, yeah?
Yeah.
Shame. Shame.
And yeah, absolutely.
That's an important kill as well.
It's a very important kill because
Really
otherwise
important.
they come over and rod for me in this corner.
Yeah, and help with engage points as well.
Yeah.
Cool. That is. Oh, we've got this guy. He's just going to put everything into the grots.
Okay. D6, D3 shots.
So he gets a flat 3 because there's 6 of you.
Okay, yeah, he does. He hits twice. You've killed 2 grots.
Cool.
Pew pew.
Metal gun is not doing anything at this moment. And that is my turn. You do have a morale for them grots.
1.
It's a 3. That is a fail.
They're going to fail, aren't they? And then I
Please
got...
roll 4 2, 3
no, 3
twos. No, so just the 1 runs.
Just the 1.
They're not very scared grots.
Legends. That's what they are.
So, Mike, you do kill a unit,
I do. Yep.
Yeah, kills you. Yeah.
which is important for grind. We were talking about how now you're on less knights, it's harder for Steve to get the grind off. You've killed more of his stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
I expect to lose this armature this turn, though.
Did you see? You haven't got the stranglehold, though, have you?
No stranglehold. If I'd been able to kill the grots, which was pretty unlikely this turn anyway, then I'd have got it. But I wasn't going to get Gaz off here. I'm not going to get Makari off there. Yeah, that was the best I could do, I think.
Okay.
That was your turn 4, right?
Yes.
I feel like we're missing points for you on the bring it down front.
For
They're
me?
going under there.
Well, you just killed another 2 killer cans. So
yeah,
well, we
maybe
killed
2 more for
killer
the cans,
last
probably.
Did we
turn,
ever
so-
rack up the points for the battle wagon?
I think so. Because there's 2 trucks.
Which is
So that's 2.
I'll count all up now. 1,
2,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12 points you should
Yeah,
have.
you haven't done the killer can one.
12 points.
Cool.
We missed it in the swirling.
So I would have got 15 again, I think, at the time because... Oh, no, he
No,
can
'cause
hold
I'm
that
on
one.
3.
He can hold
Yeah.
that one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got 15?
No, I've got 10.
10.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now, what do I do with old Big Gaz, you know?
This is close.
Did you just point at me?
No, it's this. Yeah, it's Makari. a 2-up invuln. Like what?
Because he's the
You
luckiest.
can't
one.
guarantee that you're going to kill that.
You just have to get you to roll the save for him.
At least it's now an Archon Shadow field, whereas it used to be.
You could re-roll it.
Well, no, it used to
God.
just be 2 up all the time.
Oh right.
So even if you failed, it didn't matter.
Oh.
So this
okay.
is significantly tighter than I thought it was going to be at this stage, if I'm honest.
Gaz has rolled a 6 on his advance.
Can you advance and charge?
No.
He's only got 1 turn on that.
What's Gaz doing?
Getting him the engage.
He wants to absolutely punch that knight next turn.
What am I doing?
You're getting me engaged in this court, mate.
No worries, mate. You can thank me later.
You're locking that objective down. Yeah. Cool. Shooting phase. I am actually going to shoot here now. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, everyone.
absolutely.
I know it's a million shots.
The bikes.
Yeah.
To the dice app.
60.
60.
Yeah, 60 shots.
But they're all in Dakar, right? So they get
10 each.
60. Cool.
10 each.
Just 10 each.
Just the 10?
Just the 10, actually.
Here we go then, guys. On the dice app once more.
And you can imagine with something like freebooters, getting them to hit on 4s,
Yeah, it's vile, right?
absolutely disgusting. Okay.
So you've got 7 saves. I'll roll it out for you. You take
That wasn't a very good roll, was it?
4 saves, 4 damage.
That's very kind of you, Steve, to roll Michael's dice for him on the end.
Well, it's better than Mike rolling them, probably.
Is it 5
Yeah.
saves? Okay, yeah, right, yeah, you're right.
Mate, just
Actually, were there any 3s in there? Because it's only AP. There's no AP on it.
Right, take
There's
a win.
2 3s in there, in that roll you just
Yeah,
rolled.
Cool. That's fine.
Right, the bikes are going to
Charging.
charge.
I am going to Overwatch.
You got a CP left?
I've got a CP, I didn't spend it last turn. Let me double check. Because I need to consider everything from my last turn. Okay.
Consider it all.
I need to consider everything.
I think you need to save it so you get 2 CPs and you get reroll misses with Big Boy. Personally. Because I don't think hitting
But
on
what's he
six-
going to do?
I think
with his
hitting on
reroll
6s
misses?
you do nothing here. You literally do nothing against these bikes.
Right, but I'm probably going to charge him. Right.
But what I'm saying is overwatching is pointless.
But I'll kill a bike every time I get a wound through.
Right.
And there's a potential I could live because of
Okay.
it. But then you've got him there. You've got your power claw. Is it worth it?
Roll a dice for it,
Let me measure
you
some
should 4
stuff.
up it, Mike.
Yeah.
Let me measure some stuff.
Yeah, Mike, roll a 4 up to see if you overwatch.
Okay, so he can do a 1 on the advance and have that objective, which is fine.
I need to stretch my wee legs.
Is it worth it? Just to get some wounds through? No. Cool. Can you move through that gap?
Oh, sorry. I won't,
Sorry.
Not that, I won't be able to go for that
I'm
gap.
doing my best to
No, I won't be able to go for that gap.
restrict your movement even with 3
Forgot my
models.
bike I can't go through.
Yeah.
I'm not an infantry model,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff. Right.
Get off his bike.
Can I stay? I probably can get within 6 of Gaz, can't I, for that?
Yeah, I expect so, yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3. I'll just do the boss knob first,
Mm-hmm.
because he might kill you. 2 hits.
You can re-roll the 3.
Oh, yeah. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-3.
We need double 6.
He's dead.
He's gone. Can I blow up? Please do blow up.
Don't
That would be
blow.
really
Blow.
nice at this stage.
Don't blow up.
Damn it. There's a little commando in here trying to get his last rod.
I know. I got a commando just running forward.
So that's 2 on Bring It Down.
Mm-hmm.
And denies my grind.
Denies the grind. That's what it does, just denies that grind.
That's actually, I know it doesn't sound like much. That's actually a super interesting swing right now. It's a very important kill, that one, Steve, I think,
Yeah.
if I'm honest.
Mm.
Because you also deny him from grinding in turn 5 as well. Guaranteed now.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's only got 2 models. It's really important. So at the end of your turn, Steve.
Yeah.
So I gained 2 more for Bring It Down. Did you retrieve in any corners?
No.
You didn't. Are you engaging on how many fronts?
1, 2, 3.
So 2 more on engage. So I have got you at a monumental. At the end of battle round 4, the Chaos Knights are on 67 victory points because you didn't get the grind, I'm afraid, Michael.
Yep.
The Orks are on 75.
Okay.
Now I assume, Mike, we're going to select the middle objective as the one you control
Doesn't matter.
This stage doesn't matter.
to give you the 10 victory points.
I'll get 10. Either way, yeah.
And I have to say that a solid 40 on the primary in this game just goes to show how important that change is in the
Huge.
FAQ.
Yeah.
Up to 77 victory points into Chaos Knights movement.
Cool. So I guess this is the downfall of Stranglehold.
Yes.
Is if you get down to 2 models, you can't do it.
No,
Yeah.
so you've maxed Strangle at 6 points, which is going to really sting, I think, if I'm honest.
I've only got 6 for it.
Yeah.
2
Wow.
turns. Turn
Yeah,
1, turn
fair
2.
enough.
Because you gave it up turn 3 and then you couldn't get it turn 4.
Interesting. Okay. So I get a CP, so I'm on 2 now. You're going to score primary at the end of your turn. Okay, so I'm going to advance the Armiger. So he's on this now.
Yeah, so he just takes
So
me off
this
that.
immediately stops those grots from being able to contribute to primary.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? With a 6, can I be extremely cheeky with a 21-inch move? I think I can.
What are you thinking?
So I was there. I'm going to shoot Makari with a melter gun.
Oh, hang on a minute.
That is a bold move.
You're not shooting me, mate.
Come on.
We're friends.
If there's one that's going to go through,
It's got to be that
this
one.
has got to be this one.
Yeah, that is
Right.
true.
Come on, Michael.
Now I have to kill all of these bikes
Yeah,
and the commando
yeah,
with my Iron Storm, and then I'm guaranteed grind.
yeah,
Yeah, because there's one guy in here.
yeah.
You are,
Guaranteed
that's
grind.
right.
Unless some grots can kill the Armiger. Because you're going to kill me with Gaz, right? At least we'll get to see Gaz kill something.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
want. That's what everyone wants.
I'm quite
So
excited.
what we do, going to go as close as possible to this unit
Yep.
without being within an inch, just so the charge is easier. And we're going to fire. Well, we're going to spend 2 CP to reroll everything.
Okay.
Iron Storm here.
Yep.
Literally everything else here.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm going to do this melter gun first.
Yeah,
Come on,
cool.
Michael. Turn
Here we go, then.
5. It's got to be when your shooting happens.
He hits. It's a
does.
6. That's big. He wounds.
You leave
You've
me-
got to fail a 2+ invulnerable save, Stephen.
Steve, if you fail this, I'm taking the DVD back.
Oh.
You can keep the DVD.
Can't have everything.
You can't see when it's happening.
I believe the thermal spear is heavy D3.
It's assault, I think, isn't it?
Is it assault D3?
Yeah. So you'll be -1 to hit.
Go on then.
Okay.
It's not exciting now.
2 shots.
2 hits.
One hit. That's all I need, Steve.
Michael.
Dropped. It's because it was going to roll a 1. It's a wound.
Steve.
Please fail, Steve. I love you, but please.
But it was close.
Thanks, mate.
Worth a try.
Go your back, Jake.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, cool. So we're going to shoot here. Iron Storm here. The biggest one here for points for me is the Iron Storm, because that is like a 7-point swing.
Kari's well good, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I have nothing else I can do with
Cheeky
Come
that.
on.
chappy.
Do it.
So the Iron Storm, 1 shot.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
He's hit.
It's a hit.
Go on.
He's wounded. He's dead.
Cool.
Bless him.
-1, right?
Yeah,
Isn't he a commando?
he is a commando.
Receiving the benefits of cover.
Ooh.
Plus,
In fact,
+3 to your
I'm only
save.
strength 5 and you're toughness 5 now. So it's not even a wound.
Oh.
You would have
And you
saved,
would have saved
anyway.
it as well. Put him back. Sorry, Michael.
Right, there goes
sorry.
grind.
Sorry, my friend. I'm
Why-
No,
sorry.
that's all right. No,
You
you're.
were so up for
There
it.
is-
It's the rules.
There is still a chance. Because I didn't declare that was over an inch away from the edge.
No,
So
you didn't.
if
yeah.
you completely...
Wipe the bikes out and charge the... Yes.
Yes.
You were so up for him
absolutely.
killing Makari.
So,
And I want you to actually kill it. So, yeah. I think
we'll
normally
do
you give your
the-
opponent benefit of doubt you're over an inch away if that's what you've been playing all term, but we haven't done that, so... do it.
So the
We
thermal.
haven't done that, so.
6 shots from the thermal.
Oh, hello.
Go on, Michael.
We're re-rolling hits.
Yeah, good.
4 hits.
That's all we need.
It is 3s.
2 dead.
So yeah, 2 dead.
Bang.
And then we've got
Okay, probably won't do it now.
the Avenger.
Multi-charge, Steve.
I'll
Multi-charge.
do it because I'll kill enough in combat.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you just need to tag him.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Just want to tag him.
Tag him.
We re-roll hits.
Yeah. Unless you whiff it in combat.
Unless I whiff it in combat, which is entirely possible.
It's only plausible, yeah. 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
Yeah.
So it's just my knob left.
The lone.
You do have a
ranger.
6-up save.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, because you got a 4-up, I believe. So 2 dead.
Called 2 dead.
That's fine.
The Nobbin is mate.
Yep. Flamer. Heavy stubber.
2 hits.
1 wound.
Goes through.
Cool. Every little helps. And then the charge.
You're in.
Yeah.
Just
about. So I'm
How
just going to
many
go
3-inch
over here.
charges have you rolled?
not enough.
Not enough, clearly.
I'll pick these up. 18 attacks, yeah?
18 attacks. I'm still hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
I'll tag this commando.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get grind, but I can at least stop rod.
Have you just battered Stephen's knob?
I did just batter his knob.
Cool.
Yeah. Not much more I could
So
do
you
than
don't
that.
get strangle. There's no bring it down for bikes.
No.
So there's no point scored,
No.
but you have the potential for grind now. And you have stopped him from rodding.
I'm not sure grind is going to happen. Because
I
he just
think
needs
Gaz
to
is
kill.
I mean, unless he whisks with Gaz, but you have stopped the rod.
I have stopped the rod. Yeah.
Rod.
Stop the rod. You can't stop the rod. You gotta stop. No, I'm gonna stop singing.
Never stop singing, Steve.
Makari, Jake, you can just chill there.
Thanks, mate.
No problem. Right.
What are you going to do now?
Hmm?
What are you going to do?
Go and beat this guy up. He's just gonna fall back.
Steve, how many points? Oh, you scored at the end of the 10th primary, didn't you? Of course.
That knight was mean to me
yeah,
because
there's
it
no way
tried
you
to
can
shoot, so
free for engage.
Steve's going to get beat up.
Here we go then. Gaz is gonna charge.
Yeah, let's go.
Here
Let's
we go.
Gaz.
Here we go, guys. Eyes down looking. I've took 3 wounds, but I don't think I'm bracketed to get any extra attacks. So I'm thinking I'm getting 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Does he brass? Oh yeah, of course he does.
6 attacks. He gets an extra attack for his warlord trait.
Yep.
Here we go then. Eyes down looking. I've got 2 CPs left. I'm gonna burn them all.
Why not?
Beat him up. He called me names. Hit him.
Okay. Does he re-roll himself? I doubt
I
it.
think it's.
But then
it
it's characters.
It is Goth character,
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
so I'm gonna pick them up,
And re-roll them.
and I might actually pick up the 2
Pick
all
them all
these
up.
as well.
You might as well, yeah.
Pick
Just
them all
do
up.
Pick them all up. Yeah.
Pick them all up.
Come on.
5 ones.
You won't.
No, okay, all right.
See?
So 2 more hits.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to assume 3s.
I'm strength. Well, I'm strength 8 times 2.
16.
16.
So 2s.
Oh.
Oh dear.
And then Gaz picks him up and
Right.
throws him into the nearest tree.
Minus. Well, hang on a minute. In terms of the +1 strength, does that get added on after you add
After
the
the
weapon?
multipliers. Oh, that helps.
Oh wow.
-4.
Flat.
Just -4.
Yeah.
Flat 4 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 28 damage.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to blow up now.
No, you're not.
Darcy blow.
28 damage.
If I blow
Yeah.
up, okay, that gives me grind.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, so this is actually quite big because I
Darcy.
kill that orc.
Roll a 6. Roll a
Go
6.
on, Michael, roll a 6.
Come on.
Roll a 6.
We want
on,
some
everyone.
points,
Roll a
right?
6.
Do
Come
it.
on. Roll a 6. Roll a 6. You feeling it?
I'm
Go
feeling
on.
it.
Come on, feel
Do a
it.
little dance.
It should explode. This should be like you've lost all your vehicles, so this should be a 6.
Cool.
Now, I
Yes.
am within 3, so don't roll a double 1.
Double 1.
These is it?
Oh, it's. There you go.
He's dead. Yeah.
Is
He's
it?
dead.
It's 2d6 range, yeah, d6 more wounds.
Is it?
No, you could take 4 more
thought it was
wounds
just-
on
Oh,
what's his
I didn't
face
know
as well.
Cool.
Cool.
So you got the grind.
That was great.
Got the grind.
That made it all worth it.
That made it all worth it.
That made
Yeah.
the whole game worth it.
Yep. And I get big 15 because I hold
Yep.
2 and more.
2 and more, yeah.
So
Guys,
Crazy.
what else do you score, Steve? Did you get engage?
Yeah.
2.
2
For
points.
2
engaged.
points.
That
So
was brilliant.
You maxed retrieve at 8,
Oh, that was terrible.
right? And you've maxed bring it down as well for killing that big knight, right?
Mhm.
I'm 15 on the primary. I'm catching up now. Hang on a minute. That's vile. That looks right. Cool. So we're going to
Yeah,
add these
that's
points on now. So, I can confirm.
You can confirm this.
Chaos Knight scored a supremely impressive, considering, 80 victory points. I'm genuinely very impressed at that, Mike. Like, genuinely very impressed. However, unfortunately, the power of the war was just too strong tonight.
It's all thanks
And
to Phil.
Orks did take the victory,
It's the woo in the wall.
but only by 10 victory points. So the 2 turns of scoring 15, and therefore getting the extra 10 on the primary, well, actually, you only gained 5 there, was a big deal. As well as you scoring the additional points on Bring It Down and Engage. What really hurt you, Mike, was Stranglehold, only scoring 6. but you consistently scored 10 every round of the primary. And you did pull a big 30 points out of the secondary. You did. I mean, I'm supremely impressed with an 80-point score, considering you couldn't hit a cow's backside with a banjo. That was horrendously bad. It was some of the worst dice rolling I've ever seen, and I've spent 6 months around Steve Box. That was so bad. You have to be pleased with 80 points after that game, surely.
Oh, yeah.
And that's 100%. How he's nice about it as well, by the way.
But I think the thanks really goes to this balance update, right?
Yeah.
Because that's probably 40 of my points have come just from that.
Yeah.
So,
boom.
Yeah.
Well, chat, I hope you enjoyed that one. I mean, we just had it finish off in the massive explosion. What more do you want? I think MVP for me, the MVP in my army tonight, I'm actually really torn.
Yeah.
Because there was really good units, I think.
Oh, yeah.
In my army. And I think Gaz was actually a sleeper MVP. So what Gaz really did for me was he just basically pushed you out of this entire flank.
Yep.
On this short deployment, he was like, these 3 objectives, they're mine. You want to push? I've got you. You know, and I just kept pushing you away, back into a corner. That stopped you getting that stranglehold because of Gaz alone. I think the bikes were incredible.
I agree.
The bikes were just able to move, block, hassle, you know, just swamp your models. And you just don't have enough attacks to really kill them quick enough. So I really like the bikes. The amount of shots they put out was fantastic. So I think the bikes were great, a really good unit.
Yeah.
And the other unit I was really impressed with was obviously the War Boss. But he did get a bit lucky. I mean, I was expecting
just a bit.
I was expecting him to go in and, you know, bracket a knight.
Yep.
Absolutely, just bracket a knight, and I thought that's a nice trade if I can do that. But he did he bracket 2 knights basically, didn't he?
Yes.
And then it just meant the mega knobs. Did he need to do as much damage as he did? Probably not, because the mega knobs probably kill it anyway with the play with the, because I could do the extra CP for the extra damage.
I'm not sure, because I'd have 24 wounds, right? Because you took 21 with just the War Boss, okay?
Yeah, you did a lot. Yeah.
And the problem is, that guy, if you bring him down to just 1 wound,
he
picks up all of the mega knobs.
That's true.
So that was the biggest swing in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because he's hitting on 4s still. He's got 8 attacks with his gauntlet, and it rerolls hits and wounds.
Yeah.
AP4, flat 6 damage. So that was the big swing.
I've got to say big kudos to you, Steve, for taking an interesting Orc list. I think we've seen units tonight that we don't typically see Orc players running competitively. Killer cans, Death Roller on a battle wagon, that kind of stuff. I haven't really seen. I haven't seen the bikes frequently. I've seen some bikes, but Mega Knobs as well. Yeah, Commandos. There was a super chat from Timo Becker at the end, €2. Was it a commando knob because of 2 wounds? No, it wasn't.
He died earlier.
Yeah, you'd already hurt your knob earlier in the game, and therefore that had been pulled out. But so it's super interesting seeing something different, rather than the typical buggies and planes, etc., which was really interesting. And there's been some nice comments in there about how it's so good to see that Knights can play now. That OBSEC is a monumental change for that army. It's the same for Loyalist Knights, obviously. They've gained the same update. They've gained the same bonuses. So I think you'll see them causing people more issues at the tabletop. It's super hard to move a couple of armigers with OBSEC off of an objective.
Do you know what I love, right?
Me.
I love you all, everyone in this room. But what I love most right now, what I'm going to actually say, is this Orc army is a really nice, I actually think, kind of beginner army. You think of all the codexes we've seen. I mean, I've had to look at a few rules because I don't know the stats. But when I know them up here, I had a cheat sheet. I could have played this game without looking up any stratagems. There's about 4 or 5 that are good. Most of the power is in the units, which I really like, because actually there's so much less admin. The command phase is so many less things. It's not like AdMech where you got like you're listening to your opponent in their in their admin phase. You're like, I'm literally I'm done. This is a brilliant army, super fun. Now the buggies are hopefully gone. We'll still see a lot of buggies. We'll still see the massive amounts of just different types of buggies, because what people are getting is just that constant durability. But I think this is super fun army to play. Get gals on the table, get yourself a load of mega knobs and some other knobs in, some other boys, and just have a great time with the Orcs, because I think it's super fun army. I've really enjoyed today. So I'm probably going to take Orcs to the next event.
I was about to ask you that. So Matt Chin made a comment. You made a comment a couple of times during the stream about Orcs being your next army. We've seen you play a lot of Sisters over the course of the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Do you think now it's time to put them on the shelf for a little bit and play Orks for a while? Did you enjoy them that much?
Oh, it was great fun. Yeah. So the next Factorum event here happening end of the month.
Yeah, end of November. Yeah.
Probably run some Orks.
Next week.
Interesting.
Yeah. What's interesting as well is I can honestly say, despite the luck, I had a lot of fun in that game.
It was good fun again.
And, you know, obviously Orks fun for you to play with, but they were really fun for me to play against as well.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head where you said without the rules updates, you're looking at probably calling it turn 1, turn 2, right? And that's not fun for anybody.
No.
And the best thing is, not only that, but me and Jake survived. Me and you, Jake, we were pretty much the last 2 people standing.
And you get to go and watch you do DVD as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to show everyone the DVD before they go? Just for all the people that didn't see this, I spent my whole day looking on the day. I don't know why, but every time I see it, it makes me laugh.
That's such a good Photoshop.
I also actually have the original image if you want to see it as well.
Jake.
Yeah.
Daisy Cam.
Daisy Cam, mate.
Oh,
Daisy
yeah.
Cam, come on.
There we go.
It's the best Photoshop I've ever seen, by the way.
I spent all day on it.
It's
Also,
so
hang on,
good.
That's the original, just to give you an idea of how similar Steve is to Channing Tatum.
So what you're saying is you didn't actually Photoshop it at all, did you?
No, look.
I think what's even scarier is you and the other guy.
That's why I said in the hotel that you should watch it, because it's basically a story about us.
Yeah,
You
amazing.
shaved that beard off.
You didn't believe me.
Joanne Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah. But no, honestly, back to the game. Super kudos to Mike for playing that out as well, Mike. I mean, I think a lot of people in your situation in a game like that would have probably wanted to throw the dice over the shoulder, bin the models and walk out the room. So genuinely well done for playing it out for 5 turns. I think most of us would have been pretty demoralised halfway through that. So
Yeah, you smashed it, mate.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And just showing people, right, 80 points, shows people never give up. Keep giving it a go. Keep trying to score those points. Keep focusing on your secondaries. And you never know what you might pull out the bag. And with a couple of different swings here and there, you could have even had the win in that one.
Yeah, I actually think with average luck, a win was definitely on the table.
Yeah, I agree as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Also, massive thank you to Daisy and also Robert. You had some stunning shots tonight. Thank you for Liam for driving all this way once again, because it is a massive privilege to have you. So thank you so much. You have been sorely missed, and we hope you come back next week.
I will be back next week, I promise.
Amazing. And Jakey, thank you so much. But before you go, you're streaming tomorrow, Liam. Where can people find you, and where can they find your stream?
So tomorrow night, 8 PM UK time, we will be streaming live in deploymentzone.tv. There's a link, actually, I've seen it. You put a link in the video description below for me.
Already in there.
If you hit that link and sign up to deploymentzone.tv, you get your first 7 days for free. It's a 7-day free trial. If you hate it, you can cancel it, and we don't take a penny. But you will get to see tomorrow night's stream. Jakey is playing against Brom in deploymentzone.tv, and I'll be producing that one. And every other Wednesday we do those in DZTV. On the alternate Wednesdays, we do them live in YouTube. So you can check that one out. Otherwise, the next stream on YouTube for us is Friday night with the 40k beer and banter stream, which has got language that Steve just hates.
No, I can't handle it.
No, you don't like
He
that.
turned up once for 2 seconds.
We'll see you on either a Liam stream or here next week.
Yeah.
So see you all next Tuesday.
Thank you, everybody.
Say something cool.